Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
This is Sacktown Sports 1140. The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone. And then
Boom with Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he.
You need to do the little thingy, like just tighten it up there. Tighten it up. There you go. Oh, I saw the light for a moment.
You
There,
got
it's
your
back
little
on.
thing there. That's
Yeah, you got. Oh,
the
no.
main thing, eh?
Leave it. You got it. You got it.
I saw the light. It opened up my eyes. What was that? Ace of Base.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Wait, they had two songs. I saw the song. Something about it.
My baby.
Yeah, something about a kid having a baby, something.
Oh, that she wants
is another baby. She's gone tomorrow. Oh, that she wants.
Banger.
What
No.
was that? Was that? I can go back and read that song. I'm sure it's heavier content, but is it really possible she's made a song about someone wanting another kid?
Possible.
Wow.
Yeah. Was that Ace or Base?
That was Ace. All right. Let's start off a Tuesday, Labor Day week, with the following question. Which is better? Ace of Base or Roxette?
Roxette.
Yep, I agree. That's the correct answer, Jason Ross.
Roxette greater than Ace of Base. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go Roxette's like a 6.
Okay.
Ace of Base a 5 out of 10.
So they should probably be lower because of their history.
Oh God. I told you.
Yeah, I didn't read the rules.
I
but
didn't either. I don't know what their history
am I
is
missing,
either,
Chris?
but it's about to be ruined. I do not know what their history is. Did they
Just maybe Google Ace of Base and controversial.
I don't want to.
I probably won't.
I don't want to. Art and artists don't want to. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in.
Hi.
We have, let's see, what do we got here? Because I remember reading the thing. We have not one but two guests that we have yet to confirm.
One we have.
Oh, we have
The second one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Post conversation with you confirmed.
Oh, very good. Okay,
Yeah.
so Matthew Barrows will be joining us later today to make his debut. That's a French word. That'll be at 9 a.m. Matt, brought to you, of course, by Stockton Honda for, I believe, the 19th straight year on this radio station. Dave? Maybe even February. It is.
I paid my taxes.
Yeah, you're damn right. It is September. Yay. We're here.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yay!
Thank you, Mr. Helmer.
Yay!
Yes.
You are enjoying it. You're not already thinking about like NBA season being over.
Nope.
And then the
No.
long summer
No.
march.
It's a very fair question, Jason Ross. I have not peaked my enjoyment yet. We're way. This is the official build We're in build and light at end of tunnel that I can see. No darkness behind it. We're on the way up the roller coaster. We have not started our descent yet. I would say, when does that generally start for me? Probably
September 3rd.
I would say end of
The calendar year.
I would say, I was going to say around right when college football stops and goes into bowl season is when it's the first
Early December.
Okay, well, Christmas, yay. Yeah. And then the first real one is first day back from Christmas vacation. That's like, okay, football, Super Bowl, it's next month. We got a month left. But NBA.
Yeah.
And then, unfortunately, usually, see, this could change. I mean, it won't. But if the Kings were doing well,
right,
that would buoy me through the uh-ohs, because I'm thinking, well, April, we're building. I'm looking forward to that. Playoffs. And then, May.
Right.
Dare I say June? And then, but we're good till January 1st.
Good. All right.
It's a good September, October, November. That's a good 4 months of happiness. We're building. We're entering the best. In fact, a little bit later on,
I'll remember that after the first Kings loss.
Well, it's all. They're always going to come back and, like Bam Bam me, where they grab me by the ponytail and just bam, 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 bam. Throw me in the corner.
I didn't realize you grew a ponytail.
Well, I'm throwing it
Long weekend.
Long weekend. I was down in Southern California.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of ponytail.
You love LA.
I keep forgetting. I just want to say real quick. Not about like be careful out there, although I get a lot of lightning out there.
Yeah. So is it raining or no? I heard it. I heard it up here. But...
There was, I would say, a sheet of rain.
Really?
That came down on right around Business 80 in Madison. I mean, it was so quick. But
Good
it was
business.
Okay. It was a lot. Like it was just like it started sprinkle, 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 done.
I had none on the drive-in. But
then I'm outside for a minute and I was just watching, and there's a light show going on. And the biggest thing I am worried, it's supposed to be like high 90s today. There was that Valley fire. I think they contained up around El Dorado Hills yesterday, but I know a lot of people are looking at fire. This is the bad time. So hopefully, I mean, lightning's pretty and all, but let's keep it up there.
Yeah,
let's keep it in the sky. Let's not on the ground.
Yeah, no,
we don't need that. We got back last night around about 8:30. Chris, I'm seeing a couple people saying there's dead air and something's wrong with the signal. Very low volume. Could that be a weather issue? I wonder. Yeah,
maybe.
See it on the text line here.
Okay.
All right, Chris is on it.
The other thing they could
turn the radio up for the sweet sound. Yeah, so we'll Chris is on that. Apologies.
Yeah.
That might be it.
He's climbing the tower right now.
Imagine that.
No.
Holy moly. No, thank you. We left Friday after Mason's soccer game. I negotiated with his coach. He was a good guy. I didn't realize, and more on this later, that I forgot this was preseason. So, and last year they didn't have a JV team. They just had like a JV/freshman team, and then the varsity. This year they have all three because they've had so many people come out, like a ton of people, which is a good problem to have. They'd have like a parent meeting where it was like, hey, here's what we're going to do about playing time, and so we're creating other teams and all that stuff. All right, they say we're back now. So whatever you did, Chris, great job.
That was quick. Up and down the tower.
Mm-hmm. So I talked to his coach, and it was one of those, look, we're always like, this is our family motto when it comes to teachers and coaches. Like, we're here to serve you. Whatever you need, we will always have your back. And if my kid is even an inch ever out of line, please let us know. We'll handle it. Like, we're very big on supporting, not, hey, raise my kids for me, coach or teacher. No, we're going to do our part. We're going to do our part to support you. So I called him. I said, look, this one, please be honest with me. And I explained the situation. We're leaving for LA. Is there any way he could, how much do you have him playing today? He's like, well, he is my starting fullback. He goes, how about this? Can he play a half? And, I think we'll be well ahead by the half. We should beat this team, and then he can go from there. So, yeah, as long as you're sure. Awesome. Great. And buy us another hour or two. So that happened. They were up like 2-0. He comes home. Turns out they won 2-1. That would have sucked. Yeah, I know.
If we only had our fullback.
That's exactly right. So we get to my sister's house about 2 a.m. Saturday morning, and then it's just go. And then it's just, this last weekend was so flipping nonstop, dude. It was ridiculous. And I think it was worth the trip. I think it was. But like, it's funny because my sister flew over us as we were driving down because and we had no way to plan for this, but my mom came home on Friday. She's been in the hospital, halfway house, I guess is what you call it. It's called a sniff, for 5 months. So she came home on Friday, coincidentally. So my sister flew up to help my dad and just kind of be there for the landing. So she flew up as we're driving down to her house. My brother-in-law was there hosting, which is hilarious. He's just like, hey, that's about it. So we get there, sleep, get up. I got the soccer match to watch. I think it was a 6 a.m. start. Not a lot of sleep, right? We head out, get to USC, and then we had this whole schedule in front of us. Like we meet the band in the middle of the campus because they're playing at this place. And then they go from there and they march through campus to Heritage Hall or whatever, and they play a couple songs there. Then they march a little bit more, and what I can only assume, and we're rookies, like this is our first, we're deer in the headlights, Melissa and I. They get to this like fenced off area where we could kind of see and hear them, but in other words, this is the rich alumni private concert where they get like 4 songs and everyone's sitting at tables eating, hey Buffy, meow, 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 ooh, look the band. So we're there watching that from the outside, of course, like, hey, how you doing? We're not, then they go to Tommy Trojan, which is the statue in the middle of the campus, and they play a couple in front of Tommy Trojan. And then you do the walk from campus. It was surreal. USC is not like, unlike UCLA, which is right next to, literally next to Bel Air, is beautiful, rich, super crazy neighborhood, right? USC isn't in the best part of town,
right?
But it's like, rough part of town, USC,
campus, yeah.
rough part of town. So we're marching from, I'm not marching, but, walking, they're marching from, and it is hot, dude. It is like low to mid 90s. And I don't know what it is. I looked down at my phone at one point. It was like 92, which is hot, but I don't know if the sun's just hotter down there or what, but God, I think it was a little humid is what it was. So we get to the Coliseum, which wasn't that far away. I thought it would be further. Get to the Coliseum. They're playing outside the Coliseum. And the whole game here is that you've got like 50, 70, I don't know how many people, students that all are dressed exactly the same in these like black Ray-Ban looking glasses. So the whole game for us is find the Avery. Like, where is she? Okay, we know she plays a trumpet, so we go to the trumpet section. Well, where are the trumpets? So we find the trumpets. And then it's like, okay, which one is she? Oh, I think that's her. Finally, Melissa figured out that one way we can narrow her down. She's one of the few that has like long hair coming out of the back of her, whatever that fur thing is on top, the Trojan hat thing. I asked her after the thing, by the way, do you think they'd object if you dyed your little Trojan hat like a hot pink or a green, something that would stand out? She said, no, that wouldn't work. Whatever. It'd make it easier for us, though. So we get there. We find her. She waves. We get it on video, which is great. And I can't imagine how hot these kids are. Like, holy crap. Don't isolate that. Holy crap. They're wearing these heavy, heavy outfits. And they're not just sitting there playing an instrument. Like, they're moving around and dancing and doing all this stuff. And so we get into our seats. There was a little bit of a thing on the way in where I tried to have a dad moment and failed. So Melissa was driving in, the band gets allotted seats to give to parents, and so we were really very happy to get our seats. But I started looking at this is our first game, right? And I look at the seats because Melissa hadn't sent them over. I look at them, and it's like section 312, row 30. It's the very top section of the Coliseum, like at the 10-yard line, let's say, about 5 rows from the very top. So I Google, like, where does the USC marching band sit? Or where do they play from? It said section 117. I go, okay. So I go on StubHub and I see these really nice seats, section 117. I don't know if this is normal or we were just close to the whole thing, but it was basically 3 tickets in that section with fees for like $101 total. I was like, okay, you know what? Let's splurge, baby. I want to be right. Let's be right next to the band. She'll love that. So we get our seats. We're right in the corner of the end zone. Great seats, right? And then as I'm looking out, we sit down. I'm looking out at the field and all that, and I see. So we're on on your TV dial, your radio dial. We're on the right side corner end zone, pretty low, right? So as I look to the left and I see the other end zone, center of the end zone, you keep going. Here's the field goal poles. And then behind that, it's the Lawrence and Jane Meyer band section. Like, they literally have it sponsored, and there's a whole section where the band sits, and there's no fans around them in that end zone. It's all like toweled off or carpeted off or whatever, but they're elevated and sitting there so that when they play during the game, it actually echoes throughout that. So we are about as far away from them as you possibly can be. So great job, David. Thank you, Google, for helping me out. These poor kids, man, the sun's going down over our side. Game start at 4:30. Sun's going down over our side, and it is just blaring down on us. The very last people in the stadium to not be affected by the sun was the band. They're on the side where the sun is going to hit the most. Obviously, this was not a competitive game. I think they won like 63-13, something over Missouri State. By the way, whatever you guys thought the over-under was going to be on the fight song.
Oh, I know it was way over.
It was way over.
That's all they play.
We counted. We stopped counting once we got to 32 after the first quarter. It was like, yeah, doesn't matter. So somewhere around, it was over 100. I can promise you that. There was that. There was the other song they did. They did a great halftime show. It was a tribute to 90s. It was like NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, all that. It was great. They did Tusk. See, here's something about Tusk I didn't realize till I got there because I'd never seen it in person. Is that if you know the song Tusk by Fleetwood Mac, there's a part in there where it goes dun, 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 dun. Okay, so during the dun, you know what they do during that?
I know I've heard it and seen it, but
they're playing it when it goes dun, 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 the entire Coliseum goes UCLA sucks. That's their thing. Does UCLA have USC sucks stuff too? I'm assuming they do. Oh, yeah. Okay, that Melissa asked me that, and I said, yeah, of course they. Everything. Listen, I'm not trying to do. Everything is UCLA sucks there. Mm-hmm. Holy crap, man. Like, they hate I knew they hated each other, but holy crap. Like, there's like 9 different UCLA sucks or versions of UCLA sucks. It's like, dude, did somebody steal somebody's girlfriend or something? Like, what is going on here? Also, sorry, not the best weekend for, I saw that. I do it.
Oh, for UCLA?
Yeah.
Woof. Oh, no, that was awful.
Woof.
Yeah.
We get done. We're going to take her back to the to my sister's afterwards, and after the game, they play a concert. We're in the student section now. We move over. It was cool. They're playing. They got this whole post game concert. Everyone's super into it. Then the football team comes out. They're playing one of the football. Their tight end, I think, gets on the ladder and is he's got the sword and is conducting. That was cool, And then comes the march back, and we finally found some other band parents who knew. Like, one of them had like a band mom shirt, which my wife was jealous of. Now she's got a band mom shirt. We march back to the campus, 3 more stops on campus. And then in the very end, the leader, conductor guy says a thing and then dismisses them to their groups, which is like trumpets, clarinet, whatever. Then their trumpet leader says a whole thing, right? And it's so freaking cultish, man. Like anytime he says anything like, I'm so very proud of you, as anything that has you, then the band all in unison is like, SC rules. Jesus, okay. So they do all of that, and then I hear at the very end, dude says, we kind of have a tradition, especially for the freshmen after the first game, we all go to Tommy's for dinner. And I'm like, oh, God. Okay. So anyways, they all get dismissed. She comes up, hugs and all that. And I can tell in her face what she's about to ask. And I do the right thing. I go, hey, listen, I know we were supposed to take you back to Lindsay's. You should go to Tommy's. And she goes, really? That's okay? I'm like, she's got to go.
Right.
Like, she's got to do that. Right. So then the next day was, so we saw her for like 20 minutes. Right. Next morning, did we go get her next morning? No, because at 10 a.m. there was a section bonding event they were having at the beach at Santa Monica. So we go, okay, we'll go out there. We'll meet you out there. We'll pick you up. Right. It's supposed to be done around 3. Okay.
A lot of bonding.
It's a lot of bonding, dude. So we go out there around 1. Melissa Mason never been to Santa Monica Pier before. We do all that. And then, we have her little location. So like we knew where she was, but we didn't want to intrude. So we just went to this like little restaurant nearby and had lemonades and just chilled. And then 3 o'clock, of course, I get a call right on the nut. She's like, is that okay? I'm like 15 minutes late. Yes, it's fine. So we finally end up getting her.
Here. Let me know if I can help.
Wow, Siri, you got to chill. So we finally get her, go back, had dinner, hung out, gave her, she turns 18 October 5th, gave her a present that's going to help her with band. So gave her kind of an early present. We all hung out, went to breakfast Sunday morning, dropped her off, went shopping. She needed to.
You mean Monday morning?
Monday morning, sorry. We had gone to her dorm. Of course, her side of the dorm is her roommate.
Finally there.
Yeah, her roommate was there because she had some travel. I think her roommate lives in China, and it's actually kind of helped Avery because imagine how nervous she is. So, anyways, shockingly, we get into the dorm. It's 2-person. Her room is 2 people. She has her brand new roommate on the left, and she's on the right. Anyone want to take a guess as to? Well, I'll just say this. One of the roommates' area and was incredibly organized, bed made, everything nice and put together. And the other one is Avery. Yeah, it was. Yeah. So we got her one of them little dustbuster vacuums because apparently her deodorant cracked or something, and there were little pieces of deodorant mushed into the carpet. Melissa immediately starts folding and making bed, just like, I'm gonna mom.
Well, she has been there 2 weeks.
And then we dropped her off and drove back and got back about 8:30 last night. It was just, that drive sucks, dude. It never gets better. It never gets better. It just always sucks, man. It's like 107, like half the way there is we're in the middle of California. I'll finish off by saying this. We've joked about me in LA. I've even told you off the air. I'm like, it's a bit. I love LA. At lunch with Mason at one point, I made him tell me in no particular order his 5 colleges he was thinking about right now so I could write them down. Number 1 on the list. This is breaking news to us. UC San Diego. So then Melissa and I have a conversation Saturday night, like a legitimate, like, Jesus, if Mason goes to San Diego, like, do we need to like really have a conversation? And so we talked a little bit about it. I will tell you right now, without any doubt in my mind, as much as I would love to be near my children, As much as I can admit that in the Los Angeles and Southern California area, there are a ton of things to do. The weather, if you're in the right place, is fantastic. There are a lot of really cool things down there. I have to allow for that. I love LA. But ultimately, it will never happen. It will absolutely never happen. And spending the entire weekend there reminded me that even if I temporarily get lulled because of my kids into, well, I could maybe make this work, then I realize and I'm reminded very quickly, I don't like people. There are way too many people there. It is ridiculous the amount of people that are down there. There is no place you can go that does not have people. There are too many people. One of the arguments we always get on the chat lines, there's a bunch of people saying we need more. No, less people, please. I can't handle it. There's too many people. There's too much traffic.
I'm down, Thanos.
Everything's aligned, dude. Everything's aligned. Everything's too expensive.
No, then it fits right into what you like to do. Then you could just be at home and not amongst the people.
And that is all I would do would be in my house, because anytime I leave, lines, people everywhere. Can't do it, dude. Could never do it. I could do it for maybe a week. Can't be around that many people, dude. Trust me. 20 years from now, when I'm done here and I'm off wedding, it will be somewhere where there are far less people. Not a lot of people. Too many people down there. And it's LA, dude. Come on, gross. I hate that place, dude. I really do. I hate it so much.
When's your next trip?
Be down there last week of September.
Yep.
It is opening week of the NFL. On Thursday, we get going. It was opening week in truth in college football. The Giants, A's. We got an update there. NFL coverage starts today. Matt Barrow's at 9. We are efforting, we think, Sean Salisbury. And I say that only because he's got his own show going on. But Sean should join us sometime in the 8 o'clock hour. Got a big packed show for you. Sit back, relax. It's Dave, it's Jason, it's Chris. We'll be right back after this.
The only place you'll find Keegan Murray is Sacktown Sports.
Out to Keegan Murray, straight away for 3, and Keegan knocks down the triple.
Hey, Sacramento, it's Keegan Murray, and you're listening to the home of Sacramento Kings, Sacktown Sports.
Your local sports leader.
If you're 55 or older and into that whole saving money thing, T-Mobile has an exclusive phone and internet bundle just for you. Right now, get 2 unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for just $30 each per month with autopay, plus taxes and fees. And with 5G home internet, setup is easy with just one cord and no technician needed, which is great if you're also into that whole keeping it simple thing. Switch now and experience the best mobile network in the U.S. Visit your local store to start saving. T-Mobile, it's better over here. Based on analysis by Ookla of speed test intelligence data Q4 2024 to Q1 2025. Ookla trademarks used under license. Unlimited on our network. Customers on voice plan may notice speeds lower than other customers, and further reduction if using more than 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video streams and SD on this plan. Home internet pricing after $20 a monthly bill credit plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
So my mother is thinking of switching from Verizon to Pure Talk, but she's worried the deal sounds too good to be true. Michael, she said, how can those Pure Talk people offer me the same basic service as Verizon for so much less money? I said, Mom, go ask Google how much Verizon spends on advertising and promotion. A few seconds later, my mother said, oh my goodness, $12 billion a year? That must be a typo. I'll tell you what I told my mom. It's not a typo. Verizon spends $12 billion a year on advertising and promotion, and their customers are paying for it. Well, Pure Talk doesn't spend that kind of money on commercials. Trust me, I would know. Consequently, they can offer you and my mother unlimited talk, text, and plenty of data on a blazing fast 5G network for just $25 a month. Dial pound 250 and say the words Mike Rowe, and you'll get an additional 50% off your first month. That's pound 250 Mike Rowe. Pure Talk, everything you need and nothing you don't.
Time now for your Sacktown Sports 49ers report, brought to you by Kia of Vacaville, conveniently located beside the Vacaville outlets. The Niners finished preseason play on Saturday with a 30-23 win over San Diego. Curtis Robinson had a 32-yard interception return for the go-ahead touchdown, and Tariq Owens, son of Terrell Owens, caught a touchdown pass. The 49ers start for real a week from Sunday. They're in Seattle. Listen all season long to 49er football right here on Sacktown Sports 1140.
Football season is here at Kia of Vacaville. You can score big in a new 2025 Kia Niro LX with up to 53 MPG combined at Kia of Vacaville. Perfect for road trips, tailgates, and cruising to Levi Stadium in style and comfort. But don't wait. Inventory is limited at Kia of Vacaville, and these deals won't last long. Visit KiaVacaville.com or stop by right next to the Vacaville outlets for friendly service, easy shopping, and unbeatable value. All in one stop. Kia of Vacaville, where the adventure begins.
Need cash fast? Tap into the value of your home with a home equity line of credit from Valley Strong Credit Union. Whether it's for home improvements, debt consolidation, or that dream vacation, you can get your cash offer in minutes. That's right, just minutes to unlock the power of your home's equity with no hard credit pull to see how much cash you can get. No stress, no waiting, just smart local banking that puts you first. Grow your possibilities with Valley Strong Credit Union. Visit valleystrong.com to get started today.
Hey, Sacramento homeowners, imagine the coolest, most comfortable summer in 30 years, leaving air conditioning giants drowning in overstock. That's your golden ticket to massive savings right now at Sierra Pacific. We've forged powerhouse partnerships with the world's top manufacturers. They trust us for flawless installations, unbeatable service, and our massive reach across Sacramento to move their inventory fast. In return, exclusive, jaw-dropping discounts just for you. Upgrade your home with premium systems at rock-bottom prices, installed by the region's elite craftsmen, and backed by ironclad warranties and legendary support. Plus, snag huge tax credits and SMUD rebates to slash costs even further. This inventory clearing bonanza won't last. Seize it today. Call Sierra Pacific for your free in-home consultation and discover the perfect system for your ultimate comfort. Dial 916-638-0543 now or head to SierraPacificHome.com. Don't miss out. Your cooler, cozier home awaits.
Sierra Pacific Solar Heating and Air, the guys in the big red trucks.
The Labor Day Sell-a-thon is on at Folsom Lake Ford. Right now, with your approved credit, get 0 down, 0% financing, and 2 years of complimentary maintenance on select new Fords. Hurry to Folsom Lake Ford or folsomlakeford.com. See dealer for details.
Safe or out? It's time to go around baseball. 3 pitches, 3 swings. It's safe or out on the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
All right, it is opening week of the NFL, but it's also September call-up time. This is officially my opinion, just my opinion, where baseball starts to get interesting. Enough, I would say this month, even though both teams I care about, the Giants, who I'm a, Giants fan, but also, eye on the A's.
Right.
I would say I have one eyebrow raised. Like, I've been looking down at the baseball season, just kind of studying a little bit because we have to. Now, eyebrow raised.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
All right.
Safe
a few weeks left.
Safer out. Question 1.
Before we go to that, Jason doesn't know this. I was recording him during that last segment when he thought his mic was off.
Oh. I did. What, during the break?
No, when you were talking about USC.
Oh. What do you have it on tape?
I do.
Oh, please. Let me hear.
Oh, my God. Who the hell cares?
So, look, I'm doing
I realized I said that out loud.
This is a tough thing to tightrope, man, because I'm doing my best to have respect for,
Are you?
Come on. If you had a family member that you were talking about, they went to, the University of Florida, I'd be like, oh, okay. So, I'm trying to respect that as much as I can and keep the stories less USC and more college-y. I'm not showing you these pictures of my son and I in USC gear. I'm not doing that. I'm trying to.
Wasn't the first thing he said? I'm not wearing the gear unless I get
the band.
US,
no
the
band in there.
They didn't have any.
Yeah, but you bought that for you and a hat and Mason and a hat.
Okay, can I just say, if you notice, we're both wearing the exact same shirt and hat. It's because everybody was in gear but us. And my son,
who doesn't want to go there,
and didn't do this on purpose because he's just not that kid. But what did he pack? He packed 3 shirts. They're all blue.
That's okay.
No. You can't wear blue.
Oh, you can't.
Well, you legally can, but I don't want my son getting, whatever.
What, attacked between you and Melissa?
Attacked. Yes, physically brutalized. So, anyways, we went into the bookstore.
Daddy, that little boy is wearing blue, Daddy.
We went into the store, and like the only things they had left were like these little like rolled up shirts stuffed into a hat packs. So you could get the shirt and the hat for, it was like $20 or something. So
glad you guys are spending more.
I wore it. I didn't like it, and it felt itchy.
From that picture, it looks like you hate it.
I'm forcing myself to smile with my son for the moment, but then as soon as it was over, the picture goes, ka-choo. As soon as that happened, frowns. And they're all doing the fight on thing or whatever. Not me. By the way, I tried. I don't know. They do the peace sign and that, but I don't think I was doing it right. It felt like bunny ears. Like,
bunny foo-foo.
Right, little bunny. They're all doing little bunny foo-foos. That stuff. Like the tomahawk chop is very easy, very simple to master. The fight on thing, I can't.
Hey, you should try and get your friends in England to help you with that.
The fight on?
Yeah.
I feel like there's a joke there I'm missing.
I think you're using one too many fingers.
Oh, thank you. Question one, please.
The Giants are 5 games out of the wild card with 24 games left. Safe or out. They've got a decent shot at the postseason.
5 games out, 24 games left. They've won 8 of 10. Well, here's the simple answer. If they keep playing at this pace, they have a decent shot. I ain't buying it. I ain't falling for the banana in the tailpipe, Giants. It's not happening.
Yeah, out. I mean, they're hot, and they just got to 500.
Yes.
So, yeah.
What is their record? Does anybody know what the record?
500.
No, but
I think it
how many
is,
wins? How many
like
losses?
70 and 70.
No, it's
68 and
closer.
68.
Is it
maybe somewhere in between?
Is I think it's between 70 and 70 and 68. Yeah, I think. Somebody do some research, find out what the record is, would you? Question 2, please.
Texas came in and swept the A's, beating them a combined 23 to 11. Safer out. That killed any shot at them finishing 500.
By the way, shout out to me. All 3 questions in safer out format. Just if you know. Hey, look,
it's that weekend with USC that got it right.
It's September. Okay, it's time to. We got to get our crap together here.
I thought that was a call up that did it.
It was. It was Bryce Aldridge that wrote safer out. Yeah, I think so. And by the way, that was a long shot. I think that's safe.
They came back and won yesterday.
They did, and they Bruce Bochy came to Northern California and said, not so fast. Yeah. By the way, did you watch any of that Lee Corso?
Of course.
Yeah,
awesome.
Did you see the one where
he got all his picks right?
He did, yeah. And by the way, a lot of fun on Twitter with the people that were savaging him for picking his alma mater, Florida State, over Alabama. Those were fun to go back and visit. Did you see the one where he went into like the little movie theater and sat down? It was the like 9-minute video with like Mike Tirico.
Oh yeah, that was part of the special. Yeah,
so good, dude, so good. He's such a legend. Yeah, out. A's not finishing 500, but still an opportunity to build some momentum.
Yeah, I think they're still doing that. That's the part that's still going on. So the 500 part's probably out of reach, but even so, I went to the game Sunday, and Texas was I think it was 8-0 in the 8th. You're like, oh man, this is not. And then all of a sudden, boom, 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 like 8-5. Like it's like, is this going to happen? Are we going to see one of the great comebacks? So it's like they still give you enough of belief. Sure. It's like they ever had nothing going all game, but ultimately they lost. But it was fun to watch.
You went Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
What was first pitch?
105.
How was that?
Got to know where the shade is. Someone got seats in the shade.
Oof.
Everybody, like the top ring of the shade was full, and people were on the concourse. You look out, you go, oh, man, there's not a lot of people here.
No. Were there, was the picnic area, like the grass?
In the shade, people, it's like you look over there, the sunny spots, everything in the shade was packed.
Just bursting into flames, man.
Bad.
Good for you. Number 3.
Safer out. The AL East is the most exciting pennant race left.
Yeah, so I'm going to say safe because You got the Blue Jays 2.5 ahead of the Yankees, but also 2.5 ahead of the Red Sox. That's kind of fun. Tigers have a 9-game lead. Mariners 3 back of the Astros. Rangers 4.5 back. That could get really interesting. Phillies a 6-game lead. Brewers a 5.5-game lead. The only other one I would, if the Padres get hot and the Dodgers do not, or the Padres are 2 back of the Dodgers, that is a vicious rivalry that has kind of simmered. But man.
Yeah, and I think the only one that would lower that, I guess, is, the loser is going to be a wild card team.
Yeah.
But still, that's a rivalry that's really heavy in San Diego. The Dodger fans is probably picking up a little bit more, but it's still a fun race.
It's a fun race. But Yankees, Red Sox, and you gotta tip your cap to that, pun intended. We'll take a break. Great job, Sales. When we come back, let's get some an initial college football recap over the weekend, including the big upsets in the SEC, ACC to open. But a lot of other great stuff going on, too. We'll be right back after this.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Like the blind taste test, you do pizza guys, and then you do like Tombstone. What's the one that's like super cheap? I used to use it for burrito wrapping. Back in
what are you talking about?
Pizza?
You could put like a bunch of extra crap in there and you fold it up like a taco. Let's go, man.
You can listen to the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. on 1140 a.m. YouTube or the Sacktown Sports app.
I'm Ed Evans, CEO of Consumer Cellular. We're dedicated to serving people 50 and up like me. Our needs are different. Big Wireless wants us in an unlimited plan, but if you're not using all that data, you're probably getting used. At Consumer Cellular, we're focused on affordable, reliable plans, including data that suits your needs, not ours. Our plans start at just $20, and you'll get the best customer service in the business.
Call 1-888-FREEDOM or visit consumercellular.com/facts. Plans include $5 credit for auto pay and e-billing. See site for additional facts.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my site softer?
Can I make my site firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. It's the final days of Sleep Number's biggest sale of the year. All beds on sale. Up to 50% off the limited edition smart bed. Ends Monday. All Sleep Number smart beds offer temperature solutions for your best sleep. Check it out at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com today.
Hit the field during Sky River Casino's $400,000 touchdown for a truck giveaway. Play slots and table games daily to earn entries. Then join in on the action every Saturday for a chance to score up to $15,000 in free play or a brand new 2025 Chevy Silverado 1500. Visit skyriver.com to see how you can get 100 bonus entries every Tuesday and Friday. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Must be 21 or over.
Stockton Honda cranks up the savings with amazing deals during the Honda Summer Event happening now. Whether you're shopping new or pre-owned, you'll find unbeatable selection, serious savings, and top dollar for your trade. From quick crosstown drives to full-blown road trips. Wherever you're headed, Stockton Honda is ready to help you get there in style. Start your summer adventures at Stockton Honda or StocktonHonda.com.
Anytime, anywhere, it's all here. StocktonHonda.com.
Everyone has a past, but what happens if you've made mistakes and made good on that past, but it keeps following you? Are you looking for an attorney to erase past records and restore your rights? Maybe even restore your gun rights? Do you need a reputable criminal defense attorney who knows even good people make bad mistakes? Well, the attorneys at Gonzalez Law Office are here to help. Find Gonzalez Law Office online at saclegaldefense.com or call them at 916-304-9187. We don't settle for less, and neither should you.
Hey, this is Jelly Roll. This National Recovery Month, start your recovery journey. Choose a proven addiction treatment option that's right for you at ChooseChangeCA.org.
Labor Day, our annual celebration of workers and their achievements, was first observed in New York. and the first Monday in September became a national holiday in 1894. Hi, this is Frank LaRosa with a word about Naturewood Home Furnishings. Each year we commemorate Labor Day with parades, picnics, and family gatherings. And right now, Naturewood Home Furnishings is celebrating with their exceptional whole store Labor Day sale. Would you like to refresh your living room? Would you like to restyle your bedroom? Maybe you want to redesign your home office. No matter whether it's your dining room, kids' rooms, accents, or accessories, Naturewood's unique store-wide Labor Day sale offers savings in every department and savings on every brand like Stanton, Omnia, Stickley, Flex Steel, and all the rest of the award-winning furniture. When it comes right down to it, it's all about choices and always about quality. Visit Naturewood Home Furnishings right now for this remarkable Labor Day sale. Off Highway 50 at Hazel, look for the Water Wheel.
This 49ers Red Zone report is being brought to you by Mountain Mike's Pizza. Pizza the way it ought to be.
Uyunglele throws it and picked off at the 20, the 10, into the end zone. Touchdown, Curtis Robinson on the pick six, and the house call gives the Niners the lead. 2nd and 13. Rolling right, Carter Bradley looking to the end zone. Tariq Owens has a touchdown. Where's Joe Starkey? Owens.
Ready, set, win big. When the 49ers win, you score. With 49% off any large pizza, only at Mountain Mike's Pizza. Celebrate every game day with your favorites from our legendary crispy, curly pepperoni, bold sauced up wings, garlic butter drenched sides, and gooey sweet desserts, all hot, fresh, and built for a Niners victory. Download the Mountain Mike's app, join Mountain Rewards, and turn every Niners win into a pizza party. Let's go Niners! Mountain Mike's Pizza. Pizza the way it ought to be.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
On Sacktown Sports.
I just put something together during the break. By the way, whatever that smell is outside, I wish they could bottle it. It's
Was it the smell you brought in with you here?
Top 4 favorite smells probably ever is like it's been 100 degrees, but it's lightly raining outside right now. That's like the best smell to me. The summer rain. Oh, wait, they have bottled it. I just put that together. They actually have bottled. There's literally a smell called summer rain. But yes, it's a great smell. I don't know how to describe it.
Well, describe it.
It's summer and it's rain.
Okay.
I
would say fall rain.
Fall rain?
Fall rain better than
summer rain? No.
With the mix of the leaves.
Well, you know what? I'm going to have to remember that now. And then when it rains in the fall, we're going to compare.
We're almost to fall.
Another 22 days? 21?
Less, yeah.
Yeah, but we're in Sacramento, so it's really like 2 more months.
That's a great point right there. I just put something together during the break because Sean Salisbury's coming on, we think. I'll wait for confirmation there. Right.
Let's kick it.
Sean and I haven't really talked much in the offseason at all. And
oh, yeah.
I just put that together. Sean went to USC.
He did.
Oh, that's going to get ugly. You may want to. I'm not saying you should, but let me say, if you recuse yourself at any point during that interview, I would understand.
Oh my God! Who the hell cares?
I actually like the "We Love LA" drop better, which I don't. To be clear,
he does
not
love LA.
You know what I do love, Jason? You know what I do love?
What?
Oh, God. I love the sweet sound of victory. Oh, my goodness.
Those win! Nobody gave this football team a shot in this one, but the unconquered spirit of the Seminoles prevailed once again. Down goes Bama. The final, Florida State 31, Alabama 17.
Wait, there's a longer version. Hold on.
One last snap by Tommy Castellanos. He talked the talk, and he walked the walk. He goes over and hugs his head coach, Mike Norvell, and the fans are starting to boo. Let's fire up the war chant and plant the spear. Those win.
Nobody gave this football team a shot in this one, but the unconquered spirit of the Seminoles prevailed once again. Down goes Bama.
Down goes Bama.
I can only imagine being a lifelong fan.
It was so weird, dude.
Wearing a Florida State shirt at the USC game, representing your team.
It was so weird. It was so weird. Because I'm in USC gear at USC, watching USC in my seats with my phone on. I'm not watching the USC game. I'm watching the Florida State. I'm turned, in fact, I'm in this weird way where I'm like turned kind of towards Melissa, who was sitting to my left. So like my knees are touching her legs because I'm angling so that I block the sun with my back so I can see my phone. And I'm watching, and when FSU scores that final touchdown, I'm like, let's go! And it was like in between the second and third downs of some random, I think Missouri State had the ball, and I'm just going crazy. And then some dude behind me clocked. I think we were sitting amongst a bunch of season ticket holders, and somebody just sold their seats because they all knew each other. And so they were very friendly. And then the dude behind me clocked that I was watching the game, was asking updates. And he goes, oh, hey, are you a Bama or a Florida State fan? And I gave him the whole background. He was like, okay, well, welcome to USC. I could tell he wasn't a fan of me being a fan. But I'd never experienced that before, going crazy over my team while in another team's gear at their game. Whatever. Let me tell you this much. Every single time I have been at a college football game that was not Florida State's in their gear, Florida State has pulled a massive upset. Here's the thing. I've also been a Florida State fan long enough to know, everybody calm down. We don't know what Alabama is.
Yeah. What's funny, I mean, I'm not going to clown Florida State for doing this because they won. That's a great win. You beat them.
I will clown them.
But for storming the field, I'm like, you're Florida State.
Embarrassing. It was embarrassing. And they got fined, I think it was a record $50,000 by the ACC, which whatever, some alumni will pay. Embarrassing, dude. Look, I'm fine with storming the court or the field. I get it. That's Appalachian State beating Michigan. Yeah. That's I understand what the program went through last year, especially. I get it. I understand it's the
2 years ago they were undefeated.
That 2 years ago they were undefeated, and although I understood the decision, it goes down as the biggest snub in college playoff. That was less than 2 years ago by a calendar.
Yeah,
you're storming the field at Doak for I don't care who you beat. This is one of the, at least in the modern era, one of the proudest, best college football programs.
Right.
Period. You don't storm the field for beating Alabama, dude.
Yeah.
It was. I'll be the first guy as an FSU guy to stand up and say that was stupid. Whatever.
But a great win.
Great win.
Yes.
Tommy Castellanos. He might be the
drive.
He might be the real deal. Well, but again, this is the thing about college football.
Yeah, week to week.
And I think I saw a stat that Bama coach Kalen DeBoer now falls to 4-2 or 3-2 or something in home opener or in openers. Period.
Oh, overall, it's only been Alabama.
Yeah, overall.
Okay.
Nick Saban never lost one. Never lost.
Yeah, never lost.
Never lost. I guess Arch Manning's a bust.
Yeah. Let's write him off too.
He didn't look great, but guess what, dude? You lost 14-7 on the road. You're gonna be. Let's not.
He can play.
Exactly.
The touchdown he threw, you're like, wow,
right.
what a throw.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's in there. It's just give him some time.
That's your intro. That's people are just so quick.
1 versus 3. One of them was going to lose, and we would have been like, "Oh, Ohio State's not very good," or Texas is. It's like just relax.
I don't have the rankings come out yet. I don't think.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, did they?
Yesterday.
I know we got okay. I haven't looked.
I haven't looked either, but I bet Texas went to 6.
Okay, I swear on my kids, literally the number I was going to give 6. Okay, so as we go to break, Texas is. No, they haven't come out yet. They're still number 1.
Oh,
I thought they did come out.
Normally they come out on Mondays. Maybe okay.
Yeah, well, maybe today. Yeah, I that's what I think. 6. Yeah, and I think FSU will probably be 20, 17 maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll take a break. When we come back, 3 for Madness. Nepotism in the NBA. Did Green Bay get a lemon? And we had some fantasy football drafting over the weekend. How'd it go? We'll get to that as we've got a very, well, people say so far I've read this is a very, very good show. But if we were to ask for a second opinion, we'd probably ask our friends at American Energy Heating and Air. And you know what? I think that second opinion would agree this is a very good show. So far, it's only been the first hour. Hi. Carmichael Dave here from my friends at American Energy Heating and Air. Yeah, it's been hot. Hello. The weather is rearing its ugly head, even though it's raining and thundering right now. It's still going to be hot and steamy today, just like this program. Hello. American Energy Heating and Air understands that there are companies out there that are hurting from this mild-ish so far summer. It means they're not getting the business they normally would during a very, very hot summer. That's where they make their dough for the year. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to make up for that by charging you a lot more than they normally would. That's not what American Energy Heating and Air does. They budget, they care, they prepare for times like these. So what they want to do is make sure that that doesn't get passed down to you when it comes to an expense. So if you're working with somebody else, that's why every day I'm stressing. Second opinion partner, second opinion partner. Call American Energy Heating and Air. Let them come in and let them undercut whoever you're dealing with, because they will. By the way, don't tell them how much they're charging you. Just let them come to your house for free. Let them do a quick inspection, find out what the issue is. I heard a story at lunch last week with the guys that they went and did that exact same thing from a listener to this program. Another HVAC company had recommended a brand new air conditioning system. That's going to be $10,000, $15,000. Yeah, it turns out it was a $350 fix. It was a part. That's what happens when you get a second opinion. 916-520-9990. That's 916-520-9990 or AmericanEnergyAir.com. American Energy! Making the uncomfortable comfortable. 3 for Madness coming up next.
The Sacktown Sports 1140 newsletter right to your email. Get your latest on the Sacramento Kings, athletics, and Republic FC with the Sacktown Sports 1140 newsletter. Visit SacktownSports.com to join.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
I'm still going for it, even with higher stroke risk from atrial fibrillation and a regular heartbeat not caused by a heart valve problem. Over a 3-year study, Eliquis apixaban tablets reduced stroke risk better than warfarin, and over 97% of Eliquis patients did not experience a stroke. A first stroke occurred in 2.9% of warfarin patients versus 2.3% of Eliquis patients.
Don't stop prescription Eliquis without asking your doctor. Stroke risk may increase. Eliquis can cause serious and potentially fatal bleeding. Don't take if you have an artificial heart valve, abnormal bleeding, or antiphospholipid syndrome. While taking, you may bruise more easily or bleed longer. A spinal injection increases blood clot risk, which may cause paralysis. Get medical help right away for unexpected bleeding or bruising, or back pain, tingling, numbness, muscle weakness, or incontinence. Aspirin products, NSAIDs, SSRIs, SNRIs, and blood thinners increase bleeding risk. Tell your doctor about planned medical or dental procedures. Learn more at Eliquis.com or call 1-855-ELIQUIS.
For 25 award-winning years in Northern California, Ashton & Price is your local injury law firm. Pro attorney tip: if a firm presents as local but they're in LA, red flag. If your first consultation is not with a lawyer, big red flag. At Ashton & Price, your first consult is with a local attorney, and if serious injury prevents travel, a lawyer will come to you. Still not enough? George Washington's my uncle. At Ashton & Price, no red flags, just red, white, and blue.
Remember, for the best advice, don't think twice. Call Ashton & Price.
If you're 55 or older and into that whole saving money thing, T-Mobile has an exclusive phone and internet bundle just for you. Right now, get 2 unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for just $30 each per month with AutoPay, plus taxes and fees. And with 5G home internet, Setup is easy with just one cord and no technician needed, which is great if you're also into that whole keeping it simple thing. Switch now and experience the best mobile network in the U.S. Visit your local store to start saving. T-Mobile, it's better over here. Based on analysis by Ookla of speed test intelligence data Q4 2024 to Q1 2025, Ookla trademarks used under license, unlimited on our network. Customers on voice plan may notice speeds lower than other customers and further reduction if using more than 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video streams and SD on this plan. Home internet pricing after $20 and monthly bill credit plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my site softer?
Can I make my site firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. It's the final days of Sleep Number's biggest sale of the year. All beds on sale. Up to 50% off the limited edition smart bed. Ends Monday. All Sleep Number smart beds offer temperature solutions for your best sleep. Check it out at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com today.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell, definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free exit info kit. 800-838-6767. That's 800-838-6767.
This is Alan Stiles on Sacktown Sports 1140, and the big deals are rolling in at Folsom Buick's GMC's end of summer sales event. Right now, take home the 2025 Sierra 1500 Crew Cab Denali with $13,500 off MSRP, or lease it for just $699 a month for 24 months with $5,999 due at signing. This is your chance to drive the bold and powerful Sierra 1500 Crew Cab built to stand out on the road. When the summer ends, so do these deals. So don't miss out. Visit FolsomBuick.com today.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
This is Sacktown Sports 1140. 3 questions, 3 answers. It's 3 for Madness on the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Here's question 1.
You know, we're always trying to find ways to hang out as a show. Just going to throw this out there. This afternoon around 1, if you guys want to meet at my house, driving to Napa for a preseason soccer match for Mason. You want to come along, hour and a half each way for a preseason game. Just saying, support the kid, hang out. I'll bring some popcorn. Just send me a text. Let me know so I can make sure to make room in the car. Question 1.
Is he okay? I'm like, can I make this work to make everybody uncomfortable?
Probably not.
Thanasis
Come on.
Thanasis. Antetokounmpo.
I honestly, I'm going to give it to him. That's well done. You know
What's
what?
weird is I can't look at the name because I'm going to get it just terribly wrong.
Yeah. No.
So then I have to go off of memory.
You powered through. Well done.
I'm not going to do it again.
Friends call him T.
Has re-signed with the Bucks on a 1-year deal. Is this the NBA's most obvious form of nepotism?
Dude, it's so bad.
This or Bronny?
Bronny was a late second-round pick who, let me ask you this. Who do you think is going to have the better NBA career? Thanasis Antetokounmpo or Bronny James?
Bronny.
So do I. And he was a late second-round pick. Look, I don't mean any.
But Bronny gets a sliver of chances to play.
I would say it's an incredibly interesting question you're asking because I think the point I would make off of your question is let me just for the sake of argument say Bronny. I'll agree with you. But the crap that LeBron and Bronny get compared to the crap that Giannis and Thanasis get, nobody ever talks about this. And I mean, look, real talk. I mean, no disrespect to Thanasis Antetokounmpo, who, by the way, is one of the best basketball players on the planet. It just even to average a point a game, you're one of the best in the world. He's not an NBA player. He hasn't been an NBA player. He's not an NBA player. And he's getting $1.8 million shortly after Giannis and the Bucks met on the future. And I know,
yeah, but if that cost you any chance of losing Giannis,
you 100%. I'm honestly surprised it's only 1.8 million. Yeah. I'm guessing that's all they had to work with,
which is nice roster fill, right?
Yeah, it's
you
just
need to pay someone low to keep this thing balanced. Oh,
your here brother. You go. It's funny because nobody. I shouldn't say nobody, but. Thanasis Antetokounmpo's career averages 2.4 points, 1.6 boards, 0.6 assists, on 53% free throw shooting. He played for Milwaukee.
Thanasis.
What's Hackanasis? Last year he played 34 games for Milwaukee, averaged 0.9. It's like, dude, he averaged 0.9 points. Like, you can't find, there's not another person you can find that would do better than that when you look at the free agents out there. Like, are you kidding me? But this is it. And I'd say, well, should they even look at something like that? Like, is this weirdly, it's not a salary cap circumvention, but like, where do you draw the line? Like, what happens if like Fred Antetokounmpo, the third cousin, gets hired as like the VP of basketball ops and he's making $4 million and, you know, Mrs. Antetokounmpo, the mom, she's in charge of whatever. You know, like, there's these gray areas where, well, there's nothing that says they can't.
Right.
But if you're trying to sign someone or keep them happy, it's like, what can we do to make you happy? Oh, make your family rich too? Sure, we'll figure that out. That's a little bit of a gray area. I just don't know if I don't like it or I'm mad the Kings don't do more of that.
And,
like, you know, if there's a free agent, I don't know. Like,
if Sabonis had a brother,
yeah, like I think he
does
does.
have a brother, but
yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yes, or like if Mrs. Sabonis wanted to be in charge of XYZ, okay, no problem. Oh, Frank Levine is now our I don't know,
everybody's Frank,
head of security. I don't know. He's making $5 million a year as head of security. It's a gray area. But that is definitely nepotism.
Yeah.
Number 2, please.
Question 2.
Reports say Micah Parsons may need a back injection to play in Sunday's opener for Green Bay. Did the Packers get damaged goods?
Yeah, this is interesting. Now, to be clear, could be, who knows? Could be much ado about nothing. Maybe he's just got a little back tweak and it's fine and he'll, you know, have 70 sacks and whatever. But dude, apparently he has been dealing with an L4, L5 facet joint sprain in his back, and he may receive an injection before Sunday's game against the Lions. He practiced with the Packers Monday for the first time, and according to several players at practice, he was a limited participant. Now, look, that in itself isn't a story. He hasn't practiced.
Right.
You're going to limit his participation. But if this guy, look, I don't know. I've never played NFL football, but I got to think. We'll ask Sean Salisbury about this around 8:12 when he comes on. Now, Sean was a quarterback, not a defensive end, but I got to think. That's one of the positions you really don't want to have back issues for.
Correct.
When you're trying to truck through 6'7", 300-pound offensive linemen to get to the quarterback, and you've got a back sprain, it doesn't sound like there was any hanky-panky here. Obviously, they have to go through physicals, and the Packers were aware of whatever issues Parsons had. I haven't heard a sniff about that. But, dude, that amount of money, that amount of commitment, you better be sure. And
what you gave up.
And what you gave up.
I mean, here's the thing. It's way too early in this, and maybe everything will be just fine. But if it's not, the amount of venom, and look, I'm not even remotely trying to defend Jerry Jones.
Sure.
But
No, I'm with you.
Venom that people went after him for, what a terrible deal.
I'm with
blah,
you.
Blah, blah, blah. If somehow it worked where Parsons wasn't a factor for Green Bay, nobody's coming back to apologize to Jerry the same way that they went after him, and nor should they.
Let me just throw this theory out there. Do we have any conspiracy theory music at all? I know. Jerry Jerry Jones didn't get to be where he's at by being, moral or honest. What if Jerry knew about this? What if his doctors, not his doctors, but the Cowboy doctors, told him in the offseason, hey, look, he might be fine, but this could be a debilitating thing that's going to follow him around. Back injuries don't go away. If you're going to sell on this dude, you need to sell high right now, because this is a depreciating, well, they're all depreciating assets, but this could depreciate very, very quickly. What if Jerry Jones played this thing perfectly, got a king's ransom for him, but also avoided paying him more than any other non-quarterback in NFL history? What if the Packers got if he ended up fudging this whole thing and the Packers ended up if he ended up you get my point.
Yeah.
So
what if?
So idiot things can turn into good decisions.
And look, if that's the case, you kind of gotta tip the cap. Gotta call balls and strikes. That's what we always say. I don't like Jerry Jones, but hey, man.
But meanwhile, Micah gets the shot. Then he has 3 sacks this weekend in Green Bay beats Detroit.
Right. That's like
never mind.
And then again, it is NFL football. It doesn't matter. He can have a broken back, and they're gonna put a gallon of Toradol in his eye.
Spinal.
He'll be fine.
Yeah.
Number 3, please.
Question 3.
How did the weekend of fantasy football drafting go?
God, I'm glad you asked. Did you have any?
I did. I still have 2 to go. But yeah. I got the kiss of death, by the way.
Number 1?
No, not even that.
Jason and I got the same kiss of death.
Yeah.
Number
A+.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not happy. Not happy about that.
Oh.
So I'm like, draft grade, good. Give me like a C and I'll be good. I go, A+.
Oh.
No.
All I can say is I'm in a 10-man league. I ended up with the 10th pick.
Okay.
Right.
And 11th.
Let me tell you how stupid my league is. This is
the auction one.
No. Auction one's Wednesday. This is my legacy league. Guys I went to high school with. I had the 10th pick of the draft. You know my friend I always tell you about, my functioning alcoholic friend? He had the 9th pick. I hate when he picks in front of me because we pick the same players. I don't know how or why, but it got down to the 9th pick. You ever been here before? Let's see if this sounds familiar. Gets to the 9th pick, 1 pick before me. You know who's still on the board? Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson's on the board at 9. Now, of course, Justin Jefferson got picked at 9 by my buddy. So you plan on here's the players I kind of want to look at. Well, they're all just going. I got completely turned around. So I had the back-to-backs. My whole year is going to be based on Ashton Genty and Malik Neighbors.
So 10 and 11, that was your first 2?
That was it. My phone was dying. I had the Florida State game ending. I'm at USC watching the game. So I only got to pick long enough to fill out my starting roster, and then I put it on auto draft. You want to know how many quarterbacks I ended up with when I checked it later?
4.
5 quarterbacks. It picked 4 more quarterbacks.
Auto draft.
So we'll see. For those of you who are,
you get a good one at least.
Yeah. No. As a matter of fact, why I got Jared Goff as my that's our guy there, and then I still actually have 3. I let 2 go, but I'm actually starting. It picked Bo Nix, and it picked Kyler Murray. I'm holding on to Kyler Murray just for a couple weeks just to see, but Marvin Harrison Jr. was one of my wide receivers taken, so I'm looking. I actually like Bo Nix, but I'm going out with Breece Hall, Ashton Genty, and DeAndre Swift as my running backs. We'll see, Jason Brooks. For more on my fantasy team, tune into the podcast a little bit later. For those of you who are drafting this week. You can go back on Friday. We had
Yeah.
Dave Richard on. I also highly suggest you follow him on Twitter. He puts out all kinds of great nuggets. And there are, by the way, believe it or not, some people that will actually draft this weekend after Thursday's game. That happens. I don't get it, but it happens. He'll be back with us on Friday to talk more fantasy football.
So you still have the auction one Wednesday.
Yeah, I got the auction one Wednesday night. That's the last one. That's the one. That is the most intimidating one.
Yeah.
That's the one where I always have a plan going in, and the plan just gets absolutely blown up in the middle of the draft, and I don't. And the funny thing is that I did the best I've ever done in that league last year. I lost in the Super Bowl.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but they really, really put a lot of emphasis on there's a lot of like if you win the week it's like $25 most points, like they put out a lot of money.
But you had to get something for runner up.
I did. I ended up being in the black for green or whatever. I made money. But the funny thing is that that's the one where I got locked out. And I had
you got 2 early picks, and then everything else.
Who the hell it was? It was like Saquon Barkley and CeeDee Lamb or whatever. And I by the time I came in, I had 2 picks, and 150 of my $200 was already gone. And weirdly enough, that now I busted my ass on the free agent wire. Don't get me wrong, but also this is our buddy Phil's league. So you got like a bunch of like I think I'm still the youngest guy in the league by a decent margin.
Okay.
And this is a big deal for them. And this is that league where like everyone, a lot of you are in similar leagues like this. Oh, hey, I wonder if this guy's available. I just saw on SportsCenter that this running back is going to miss the next 2 weeks. Let me go pick up his backup. I'm literally
gone
less than a minute away from the announcement, and already I've joked about this before in the draft room, but it's like you guys are just sitting in front of a computer all day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, but they don't do what really upsets me about this league, it always has. They don't do claims. They do first come, first serve. You got to do claims, dude.
And have like a order.
And have an order. Or you know what, honestly, the other one that's really fair that I do kind of like is, okay, you get $100 fake dollars in free agent money for the year, and you do a blind bid. So like if I want Fred Smith and you want Fred Smith, we both make a claim on him.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna bid $12. I don't know what you're bidding.
And I bid 8, and you get
him. And I get him.
Yeah.
And if it's tied, then it goes to record and a waiver.
Yeah.
That to me, first come, first serve in a league. It's to me, it's dumb.
Yeah.
Look, I'm sorry. Not everybody can be sitting there on their computer 24/7. Some of us have 4-hour day jobs.
I know. I thought we have one league, though, the league that, has the longest running time for me and probably the most investment in it, does it on order of like the lowest ranked team can get it.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes we have a lot of people that like compete all the way through, and you're going, man, I'm in 6th. And I want this player, but the guy in 10th is still fighting. I'm like, credit to them, but I never get the player because
right. Yeah, there's a lot of easy things some leagues can do to fix stuff up, and they do not, because I think they're kind of stuck in their ways.
I have a problem with what you said about your league. Your championship game, you called it the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You guys call it the Super Bowl?
No, I don't think so. I think that's just what we call it.
What do you call it?
It's the championship game.
Yeah.
It feels weird calling it the Super Bowl.
Well, it's the Super Bowl of that fantasy league.
You're not going to be rooting for Joe Flacco as your Super Bowl quarterback.
If it's my quarterback, I'm rooting. That's my quarterback, man. That's my quarterback.
In my Super Bowl.
I'm rooting my what's off for him, dude. Are you kidding me? Did you see did you catch any of that North Carolina Bill Belichick game?
Yeah, it was a bit of a rough debut.
I paid my taxes.
And it's going to be a little bit like this come Monday, right? After the first weekend of the NFL, where it's 1 week of college football, long way to go. And but that's the first games we've seen from teams, so we get our natural overreactions.
I don't often do this because I sometimes tend to over-respect colleagues and people in our business. Like, unless you're lying and cheating, whatever your thing is, if you're successful at it, I tip my cap to the hustle.
Okay. So what do you got here?
Like, I feel greasy saying this, but it's just it's an honest question. Like, all the respect in the world for where he's at, all the respect in the world for him being successful. Guy makes a ton of money. He's put together a tremendous career. Hat tip, all respect. For the life of me, I've never understood the allure of Skip Bayless. I can figure out all of them. I really can. There's probably not a media guy out there where I go, every single one I go, oh, well, that's the angle, or okay, I get it. Like, so many people hate Stephen A. Smith. That one, it's easy to see why he's so successful. It's there's 50 different reasons why he's super successful. It doesn't mean you have to like him,
right?
But I get it. I totally get it, and I respect it. I've never understood Skip. I've never understood it.
Skip.
He's terrible at his job. He's terrible at his job. He is good at one thing. Pissing people off, which is a huge deal. It is a major deal. But how does he have any credibility is what I don't understand. And I don't think that's a Skip Bayless issue. I think that's a America issue. That's a us issue. Like we played that clip about a year ago, right? You might remember, Jason. I think you were here. It was Merrill Hodge and Skip Bayless talking about Johnny Manziel? Look, we all miss.
Sure.
We're all wrong. It happens. I don't have any problem with that. And by the way, he was as wrong. He was aggressively wrong. Merrill Hodge was like, well, and Skip's like, that's insane. Merrill Hodge was right about everything. I'm just going to take you through just a nice run of Skip Bayless yesterday during the North Carolina game.
Okay.
At 5:16 p.m. Wow. Bill Belichick has a national championship offense. Heels just shredded the Frogs' defense. Okay.
Yeah. Early on.
5:23. TCU's about to get blown out. Too much MJLT. They're about to get mossed. Michael Jordan and Lawrence Taylor amongst the people in attendance. 2 hours later, on to Cincinnati. Couple minutes later, after a sensational opening offensive and defensive series, is it possible Belichick's getting exposed again? And I was looking at this morning, so 17 minutes ago. I truly believe the Dallas Cowboys will be a better team without Micah Parsons, a more unified and focused team. Skip's a Dallas guy. What? I mean, and he's got here's the thing, dude. Skip Bayless has 3.1 million followers on Twitter. You know how many people he follows? 0. I don't begrudge anyone for success. I respect hustle everywhere. I really, truly do. And I'm humble about the whole, I just legit don't understand his appeal. He is the one guy that I don't, unless it's just people enjoy seeing a punching bag. They like to see somebody get aggressively destroyed on a regular basis, and he does the whole overconfident, brash thing, and then he's wrong 80% of the time, and people get it. They tune in to see him be wrong.
Not for me.
Not for nothing, by the way, but not to escape it. But at 5:16, right around the same time, Skip Bayless was tweeting out about national championships and Bill Belichick. Colin Cowherd, guy I do respect quite a bit. Colin Cowherd's a guy. I get it. I may not agree with it. I may not be his big. I 100% get it.
Okay.
Wasn't really sure what to expect from Chapel Bill. But after that drive, I have him as the second best college coach I've ever seen, just below Saban. Said with absolutely zero snark or humility. That was his only tweet all night.
One drive establishes someone as...
And it's like, there have been times where I've actually spent a little bit of time thinking about just having a lot of fun. And if you and Chris and, if I didn't have kids, if I could just, I think it would be an incredibly fun experiment. I will tell you right now, and I'm not trying to upset people. I think it would be incredibly fun to completely just go on a crazy tangent personality wise and just do how Ali G was a character from Borat.
Mm-hmm.
If I wanted to increase our ratings even more, and I thought I was given the challenge of, how successful could you be at this job? To go on one of those types of runs where it just completely changed my personality, just go Skip Bayless style, just go crazy. Pick a side of the political spectrum, throw those in there often. I know exactly which side I'd pick to be successful, by the way, and it's not close. But what I don't understand is how they can look in the mirror at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Now, granted, it's a mirror with diamonds around it, and he's living in a gated community, and his kids are going to private school, and what I understand that, but
I think I said this once on the air. I was at one of those seminars, Barrett seminars,
a
few years ago, and Coward was the speaker. And he was great. Told story.
He bust his ass.
Yeah, but his one of the things he said that I remember thinking to go, well, I don't think I agree with that, but some would, because you're not going to get everybody to agree on everything. But he was just so adamant. He goes, it is so much more important to have an opinion than to be right. And I thought, I get the thought of it, but you can also try to be right.
That's right.
And when you're just throwing outlandish opinions 100 times, you're not going to get them all right. But it's just, I think sometimes Skip, a Colin, and maybe even a Stephen A might literally tell you one day one thing.
That's right.
It's but then 2 days later, it's the exact opposite. And you're like,
why
did I listen to the show 2 days ago?
That's the code, though.
Yeah.
They cracked it.
Right.
And he's right. He's 100% right, and you and I feel the same way about it.
Well, he's right for him.
He's right for him, and he's right. That is a fast track to success. It's not about being right.
Mm-hmm.
It's about having a strong opinion and getting people passionate.
Yeah.
Negative, positive, whatever, pissing them off.
Yeah.
No
Probably
problem.
for the national spectrum, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it. No way, man.
Yeah.
We'll take a break. When we come back, how will life change for you once the NFL starts this week? And I was thinking this morning of different things and how one adjusts for the NFL. We'll get to that next.
Plays here.
He finds Sabonis, put the frosting on the cake, put the cherry on the sundae. Sabonis with a two-hand flush makes it 114-106.
Sacktown Sports is your proud home of the Sacramento Kings.
This message comes from Viking, committed to exploring the world in comfort. Journey through the heart of Europe on an elegant Viking longship with thoughtful service, destination-focused dining, and cultural enrichment on board and on shore. With small ships that bring travelers closer to the destination, there's more time to explore. And every Viking voyage is all-inclusive, with no children and no casinos. Discover more at Viking.com.
If Old Spice Deep Sea Super Hydration Body Wash were music, what would it sound like? Start with the deep sounds of Old Spice's ocean waves and kelp. Layer on the smooth, renewing moisture. You wouldn't hear any parabens or phthalates because Old Spice Deep Sea hasn't got any. But you would hear that vitamin B3 for healthier looking skin. So while your regular body wash sounds like this, Old Spice sounds like this. Sounds like it smells amazing.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With the Capital One Venture X card, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. Plus, you get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. And with Venture X, you get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Open up a world of travel possibilities with the Capital One Venture X card. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. Lounge access is subject to change. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. With that kind of money, you could go big time. The next time you're out to dinner with friends, you can order the shrimp cocktail for the table. And maybe you'll realize it only comes with 4 shrimp after you've already given away 3, but that one shrimp will be so good. And if you switch and save hundreds, you could get shrimp all the time. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time. For shrimp. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Potential savings will vary.
Hey, this is Jelly Roll. This National Recovery Month, start your recovery journey. Choose a proven addiction treatment option that's right for you at ChooseChangeCA.org.
The Labor Day Sell-a-thon is on at Folsom Lake Ford. Right now, with your approved credit, get 0% financing, plus 0 down, plus no payments for 90 days on select new Fords. Hurry to Folsom Lake Ford today. Interest accrues from date of purchase.
Jigging you up with the best in local sports.
It's the Carmichael
Dave Show with Jason Ross
on Sacktown Sports.
Welcome back. Yeah.
That got me.
Yeah.
If they only knew.
If they only knew.
You know, you know.
I thought of you, Chris, over the weekend because Kirk Herbstreit was part of the announcing crew for the North Carolina game. And there was a tiny bit of controversy because when they came back from break, he had a hot mic.
Hot mic.
And people thought, which by the way, okay. I mean, even if he did say this, but you hear him say, it sounds like he says they're bad, meaning North Carolina. So he, as soon as he hears about this, he goes on Twitter, he goes, guys, don't make stuff up. He goes, my spotter said something I won't repeat. And I said, dude, you're bad. And I thought immediately, like, he probably has like a Chris Verlaud type spotter that said something about, probably spotted, here's my guess, spotted something in the crowd, said something you wouldn't say on the air that you'd say to a buddy. And Kurt knows you're bad and he had a hot mic. Okay, fine, whatever. But I was thinking that's exactly what Chris would do.
The best part of that position is no one really knows that I'm saying anything to you guys.
That's right. You get to say it all
and then
in our
you
ear.
can't explain what I even said.
Can't do it. Love our jobs. Football starts Thursday. Eagles, Cowboys. This time it's for real. And then Sunday, it's all football all day long. Now, look, to be clear, not everybody is as into football as we are. There are people listening right now that like football. There are people listening right now that they'll watch the Niner game, maybe the Raider game. They'll watch Monday Night Football, maybe Sunday night, maybe. And that's it. No fantasy leagues. They're just, hey, it's on. And then there's people like us that are just obsessed with it. And life does change once the NFL starts. And I had a long drive in the car with my wife and son yesterday, and that was one of the topics we talked about was the way we were the topic started because our house still has a hue of skunk to the inside. Dude. And the dogs, we just need to burn our house. Figuratively, by the way, not for real. Like,
hope that doesn't happen now.
Yeah, exactly. Then I'm completely screwed. Like, our dogs have apparently, and they go through these runs, no pun intended. Dogs have apparently forgotten that you go to the bathroom outside. Mm-hmm. There's just what we need, and I think anyone understands this, whether you live in a house, an apartment, wherever you live, whatever. Everyone understands when you have one of those weekends you call like a home weekend. Like, hey, there's some stuff I got to do outside. Right. We got to do some nice deep cleaning. Right. Laundry needs to be and we're just like, man, we're just
stuff you got to take care of.
You just got to have a honey-do weekend, and we just don't. Mason's got soccer games and Avery USC and Melissa's coaching and setting the screens, and
sounds like you have time.
I probably, weirdly enough, have the most time of anyone in the house. And by the way, to be fair to myself, I do knock out as much stuff as I can in the daytime. I really truly do. But the conversation we were having, because it came up and I was like, wow, this weekend I got a thing I got to do on Saturday, but we'll have Sunday and we'll have Friday. And she goes, no, we won't. What are you talking about? I go, what are you talking about? I just have that thing Saturday I got to do Saturday night. Yeah. And then she goes, you're gone. You're done. I plan around this. And it took me a second. I really didn't understand what she was saying. Right. What are you? She goes, it's football, stupid. And I go, oh. She goes, yeah. Sorry. She goes, you're gone. You're done until January. You're done. Probably even until February.
Maybe even February.
Maybe even February. She goes, I am basically a single mom from September to February.
Isn't she watching football too?
She is.
Not to the same.
But not to the same extent, but she does. She's a sports fan. But she has learned over 18 years that Sundays are now out. That there is nothing we are doing. If we're doing anything social, we're having friends over. We're not, don't even bother inviting us to something on Sunday. It's not happening. Last year we had, I will give her credit for this because she did not get angry with me, and she could have, but she had some really good friends of hers from work. She got married on a Sunday, and the way Melissa approached me was, hey, just throwing this out there. And I was like, come on. And she's like, yeah, I know, it's fine. So Melissa went solo to the wedding. It's just not happening. Not for me. And with my love of all things soccer, now my soccer games are Saturday morning because of the league I'm in, or the team I'm in. Sundays, generally, it'll still start around 6, 7 a.m. There's going to be a nice Premier League game on. I'll watch that. But that's more of that's on TV while I'm prepping whatever. Because it's not just about the football, Jason. It's the menu. It's the way we eat. Now, where's the food, dude? We're going to be in this weird patch for the next 5-6 weeks where it's hot football. It's still summer. So it's not the same as, the best.
Yeah.
October, November, December, crisp, cool, cold days, mornings, and the smell of smoked meat on the smoker or barbecue or whatever. No, this is like I'm out on the Blackstone. I'm making breakfast for everybody while the soccer game's on. And then once football starts, it starts.
Yeah, I know what you mean. This would be a couple years ago. Maybe it was like 2 years ago. And it was already week, maybe let's say 4. So it's probably late-ish September. And I remember watching the Red Zone one of the mornings, and it was one of the games already had some weather.
Yeah.
And it was really hot here. And we spent after the Red Zone, like maybe 1 o'clock, went in the pool. And you're going,
Oh, yeah.
Man, it's still warm enough here to swim. But yeah, we just watched. It wasn't snowing, but it just looked like
it's cold.
50s and 40s, and you're like, what is happening?
The
maybe 50s.
And that's where, like, Saturdays, Big Ten football. I've always had an affinity for the Big Ten, not really for anything other than I love watching.
You're a Big Ten guy now.
I guess I am a Big Ten guy now. You're right. I like watching. I like watching cold weather football sometimes. It's nice. It makes you think of Christmas and the holidays are coming. But I generally try to be, if I was as organized for this show as I am for Sunday football, it would be amazing.
And when you say Sunday football, you're really talking about what you're eating.
I'm 100% talking about what I'm eating. Yeah, because the football is going to be on.
Yeah.
But there's a lot that goes into it because once the games start at 10 a.m., I don't really I have a brief window at the end of the 10 a.m. and the start of the 1 p.m. games to put something together really quick. And I can monitor the barbecue and all that, but like I'm not screwing around until 4 p.m. That's where, and then I've got an hour and a half to have everything ready to go. But
what have you eaten before that?
So I will have eaten some form of breakfast, generally a decent breakfast, pancake, sausage, something before 10 a.m. or it's ready by 10 a.m. and I'm eating at the start of the game. But I have to have some form of snack food situation that's quick and ready to go for the afternoon games. So one thing that I always do, which is why I bought a food processor, is, like everybody has like bags of old cheese in their drawer, like a chunk of cheddar, a chunk of this, a chunk of that. There's a really good recipe where you basically throw all the chunks into the food processor and you put in like a quarter cup of beer and some spices and black pepper and you blend it all together. It makes a nice cheese dip, right? So I'll do that on Friday so it's hardened up a little bit by Saturdays. Summer sausage, cheese, crackers, maybe a Dagwood sandwich that we'll prepare ahead of time. I'll make that before 10 a.m., wrap it up, put it in the fridge type of thing. We'll get a lot more into food talk as the season progresses because really that's what football's all about. It's about getting fatter. We'll take a break. When we return, where does September rank in your sports months? We'll go over what's going on. We might even knock out a month more. We'll do all that right after this.
On the move? Got somewhere to be?
Take Sacramento Kings basketball with you. The Sacktown Sports app will let you stay connected to your passion. Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with the Sacktown Sports app.
At Valley Strong Credit Union, we know that local businesses are the backbone of the Central Valley, investing in our neighborhoods, boosting the economy, making the Valley stronger. But when it comes to their finances, where can they turn? A big bank that just sees another number? That's not good enough. Valley businesses deserve Valley support for payroll, credit, cash flow, and everything in between. Valley Business is Valley Strong. Learn how our cash management services can support your business at valleystrong.com.
Hi, this is Greg Papa. Disasters hit every day. If your home, business, or building has suffered from any disaster, SunPoint Public Adjusters can help. SunPoint prepares, presents, and negotiates your claim with the insurance company, working only for you, making sure you get everything you're entitled to and letting your focus be on what's most important, your family or your business. Call SunPoint today at 888-247-7865 or contact us at sunpoint.us. SunPoint Public Adjusters, the gold standard in public adjusting.
License number 2N14884.
Carmichael Dave here for my friends at American Energy Heating and Air. Yes, I always tell you they are a family-owned operation, been in business since 81, A-plus Better Business Bureau, but it is hot. We are in those Sacramento hot months. I want to focus on them being your second opinion partner. What does that mean? Maybe you've got somebody you're working with or you've worked with in the past in the HVAC world. Guess what? They want to give you a second opinion. How much does it cost? Nothing. You call them up and say, hey, can I get a second opinion on this deal? They come out and they either say, wow, that's a great deal. You should feel better about that. Or they say, we can beat that price. And usually they're going to beat it by a lot. Guess what? You just saved money and it didn't cost you anything to find out. It's a no-lose situation. Go with a trusted company. American Energy, 916-520-9990. That's 916-520-9990 or AmericanEnergyAir.com. Jingle Singers, take it away.
Call 916-520-9990. $99.90 now.
Golf to Go is brought to you by the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Here's Frank LaRosa.
Top 100 teacher and PGA Master Professional Kelly Stenzel offers some short game rules in Golf Magazine. 1. Stay still while putting. 2. Lean into chips with weight slightly forward during the shot. 3. For less distance, use a shorter swing and narrower stance. 4. Hit the ground to get true launch. Make a divot to get the ball in the air. 5. To hit a great bunker shot, dig your feet into the sand. 6. Swing length controls natural speed. Swing and stroke should be relatively equal back and through in size and rhythm. 7. Pivot for pitches so the club head glides underneath the ball, launching it high with spin. 8. Write it down. Calibrate your short game and put it on paper. Having some basic guidelines and a plan for your short game can make a huge difference without having to always rely on feel. Look for the full story at golf.com. That's your Golf to Go. I'm Frank LaRosa.
With 25 award-winning years in Northern California, Ashton & Price is your local injury law firm. Pro attorney tip: if a firm presents as local but they're in LA, red flag. If your first consultation is not with a lawyer, big red flag. At Ashton & Price, your first consult is with a local attorney, and if serious injury prevents travel, a lawyer will come to you. Still not enough? George Washington's my uncle. At Ashton & Price, no red flags, just red, white, and blue.
Remember, for the best advice, don't think twice. Call Ashton & Price.
Hello, Sacramento. I'm Emran Pilati, owner of True Sports Cards and Collectible Store here in Rockland, California, and the host of the True Sports Cards Show that airs right here on Sacktown Sports 1140 every Saturday from 10 to 11 a.m., where we discuss the latest trends, hottest products, and deliver exclusive interviews with other industry leaders. And don't forget to visit our shop, True Sports Cards, at 6661 Stanford Ranch Road in Rockland and see what we have for all your sports card and memorabilia needs.
Don't miss huge savings on our incredible selection during our final days of the Honda Summer Event. At Folsom Lake Honda, your one-stop Honda shop.
Looking to own or lease? Save during the Honda Summer Event and drive a brand new Accord or Civic. See all our specials at FolsomLakeHonda.com.
As a family-owned and operated dealership since 2009, customer service is our #1 priority. Our customers love doing business with us, and you will too.
Folsom Lake Honda. Go to FolsomLakeHonda.com.
Your one-stop Honda shop.
Get ready for a night out with Jordan Davis. It's Country in the Park 2, Saturday, September 13th at Cal Expo. Along with special guests Mitchell Tenpenny, Locash, Vincent Mason, and Avriana. Make it a family day out with food trucks, games, dancing, and more. Saturday, September 13th at Cal Expo with RVs of Sacramento and the Sled Museum of Science and Curiosity. Tickets at CITPFest.com. Those in the morning to get your sports fix. The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
From the 916 on the chat line, text line, I should say, sorry, 916-339-1140. Dave, no one except us folks that are boomer adjacent, I like the way you put that, knows what a Dagwood sandwich is. Is that true, Chris? You know what a Dagwood is?
I know it's a big sandwich, but I don't know what it's from.
That's kind of how I know it too, and that's before my time. That's from the comic strip Blondie,
right?
Dagwood sandwich. It's just basically.
I paid my taxes.
Right? Yeah, just go in the kitchen, grab some.
Put everything in it.
Put everything in it, dude. Put everything in there.
Big old
roll.
Yeah.
You know, just put it all together, cut it in half,
and enjoy.
Yeah, one of the biggest mistakes people make when they make sandwiches at home, especially if there's acidic stuff in it, whether it's a tapenade or a pickle or jalapeno, whatever you decide to put in there, man. I'm telling you, guys, I'll push this a lot this fall. Make your sandwich and you'll be rewarded. Much like when you pull meat off of the barbecue, you don't cut right into it. You rest it before you cut it, let the juices redistribute. Wrap that sucker in plastic wrap. Wrap it as tight as you can. Put it in the fridge. Or even just leave it on the counter if you want, depending on this. Just let it rest give it a good half hour.
The sandwich?
Oh, yeah. You'll be rewarded. Everything just kind of, the juices just all kind of melt into the bread. They all kind of just, again, especially if you're just doing like ham and cheese, don't worry about it. But if you got stuff on there, onions, jalapenos, pepperoncinis, olives. Yeah.
Okay.
What's your favorite sandwich?
Oh, yeah, he's a big boy.
Yeah, he is.
Ice cream.
I didn't expect that answer.
Is ice cream sandwich a sandwich?
Yeah.
There's no bread. There's no meat.
That's breadish. What is that?
Well, is a Samora sandwich if you top it with a graham cracker? I'm just saying. I think this goes into the whole, like, is a quesadilla a sandwich?
No.
It's got a bottom and a top and filling.
Oh, that's all you need then?
Well, what are the rules? This is one of the oldest, craziest conversations. What is a sandwich? What are the rules? You know what I say? I say it's, why it's a sandwich? Because it's called a sandwich.
Yeah. So that would be my favorite one, an ice cream.
So a hot dog's a hot dog then.
Could be a sandwich too.
No, but it's called a hot dog.
I said that's called a sandwich, therefore a sandwich. It doesn't have to be called a sandwich to be a sandwich. Like a Dagwood. That's just called a Dagwood. That's a sandwich. Called a Dagwood sandwich.
Another example.
What?
Another example of sandwich, not named sandwich.
Dagwood.
I said another one.
Oh, Ruben. What's up now? We got a lot of Dagwood truthers on. Okay, I'm not getting down there. Oh yeah. Before we get into this, Chris, are you ready for Oscar nominee Dwayne Johnson?
Sure.
That was the big talk over the weekend. As he made a public.
That wasn't the big talk.
What was the big?
Not about the movie.
Well, right. It was about he looks like Jeff Saturday the year after he retired and went on the studio shows. And you went, what? Like it's
just a big old noggin.
The Rock?
Yeah. He does not look Rocky-ish. He has lost.
He looks bobblehead-ish.
And listen, man, I'm telling you right now, you see it when it happened. They are making this is specific from the time he took this role. I promise you, his age.
Role is it?
The Smashing Machine, the story of Mark Kerr, former UFC fighter, and kind of his life and all that. This was all about him being nominated for an Oscar. Here you go. That's The Rock over the weekend. He has thinned down quite a bit.
I think you need to see him with like a regular person to really.
Yeah.
But I feel like Hollywood leans towards that if someone transformed their body. But why is that acting?
Talk about Oscars?
Yeah.
Listen, there are 3.
But he didn't really change his body for that movie.
It might be for a movie he's about to do, but there are 3 clear paths in Hollywood history more than any when it comes to an Oscar nomination. Number 1, and in no particular order, World War I, World War II, Holocaust, that type of thing. You've seen a ton of nominees for. Number 2, somebody dealing with a particular disability, whether it's Daniel Day-Lewis in My Left Foot, Forrest Gump, things like that, where somebody's dealing with something. Number 3, and sometimes this can tie into the other 2, though, major body transformation. Like Matthew McConaughey and what was it, the Dallas Buyers Club?
Super thin, super heavy. Whatever.
Christian Bale,
Brendan Fraser
in The Whale. Yeah. Absolutely. He is being set up, and you are going to see a massive marketing campaign. Dwayne Johnson for your consideration for the Smashing Machine, which, by the way, is 100% on Rotten Tomatoes right now, Chris. You rooting for Oscar winner Dwayne Johnson?
As you know from before, I don't care about the Oscars.
Oh, he doesn't care about the Oscars. Okay. Where does September rank in your sports months?
It's going to be way up there.
Same.
Yeah, way up there. I'm thinking March is a good candidate.
It is. I would put March on my Mount Sports Month more.
April might also be there.
April is interesting. You've got the NBA ending. You have baseball just underway. You have the NHL playoffs beginning. You have the Masters.
And technically still the college national championship. March Madness, I know, goes into April.
That's right.
I do like December. It's pretty good.
Yep.
Bowl season, end of the NFL, NBA's going.
Yep. Christmas.
But September's pretty good.
So it's funny you say that because on my Mount Monthmore for sports, number one for me is October.
Okay.
October is just World Series, start of the NBA, NFL is underway. You got golden days where you're going to have a few where all sports are playing at the same day. To me, October is king. Then it goes in some particular order for me. It goes September, March, April.
I do get, I don't know if sad's not the right word. Sometimes in October, if there's such thing, there's almost too much.
Yeah.
Like you might have a college football Saturday.
Yeah.
And like 4 baseball playoff. It just feels like, oh, I didn't even see anything from that one baseball game at all, or that college football game, or just.
We talk about it.
Yeah,
there's
like
too much.
the NBA started,
Right.
and then I'm like, I just kind of missed something.
Where is this content in July?
Right.
We have too much. We can't get to everything.
Yeah.
February to me is a sneaky bad month. It's a good month. Don't get me wrong, but people I think overrate. You have the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You have the Super Bowl, but then it's the NFL is over, and all we're dealing with right now is we just have basketball, and it's mid-season basketball, which is fine. And then maybe spring training. You know, at the end of the month.
The only thing that maybe saves it is if the trade deadline's interesting.
Yes, that we've been saved by that before. November, honorable mention. You know, you have all the Thanksgiving stuff. Everything's in full swing. You may actually get the end of the World Series, depending on it. Some years. You're also you got rivalry games in college football. College basketball is beginning. But I think it goes for me. It goes October. God, probably October, March, September, April in that order. But that would be my Mount Sports month more.
And 12th is probably August.
12th is definitely August. 11th is July. Also, by the way, this month bolstered by the Ryder Cup, which happens every 2 years. Yeah, exactly. Oh, and we have the Winter Olympics this year too. That's going to help those winter months. We'll take a break. When we come back, second half of the program. Some say the better half of the program. Can't figure out why, but they do. People often say that, Jason Ross. College football weekend recap, and we welcome in for the first time this year, Sean Salisbury. Great segment. You're not going to want to miss next.
Somebody was talking about the Raiders and how good Derek Carr looked and how they wanted to do the sit him for a year thing, but it's just really hard when you got a Lamborghini in the garage and you want to test it out and drive the Lamborghini around. Who is the Lamborghini in the garage right now for the Kings? Is it Keon? Keegan can't be the Lamborghini. Keegan's playing.
You can listen to the Allen Style Show Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on 1140 a.m., YouTube, and the Sacktown Sports app.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
I'm with Vince Bloom, General Manager and Big Guy at Folsom Lake Dodge.
I think you mean the Summer Deal Guy.
Vince, the Summer Deal Guy. And why is that, Vince?
Because summertime means the deals are heating up at Folsom Lake Dodge. I'm talking hot deals you don't want to miss.
I know what you mean. During the Make This the Summer event at Folsom Lake Dodge, I see you can save over $15,000 off a new 2025 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab 4x4. Over $15,000.
But that's not the only summer deal at Folsom Lake Dodge.
Far from it. I see the Summer Deal Guy is also offering having deals on all their Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles.
I am.
Hot summer deals on everything? This really is the summer.
Exactly.
Save over 15 grand off a new 2025 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab 4x4.
At Folsom Lake Dodge.
In the Folsom Auto Mall and online at FolsomLakeDodge.com.
Discount includes 1,000 West BC SFS retail bonus cash, 1,000 West BC SFS bonus cash, national snackable 20% below MSRP, retail discount $59.91. One at this net discount. Sample VIN SN772855 expires 9/2/25.
If you're 55 or older and into that whole saving money thing, T-Mobile has an exclusive phone and internet bundle just for you. Right now, get 2 unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for just $30 each per month with autopay, plus taxes and fees. And with 5G home internet, setup is easy with just one cord and no technician needed, which is great if you're also into that whole keeping it simple thing. Switch now and experience the best mobile network in the U.S. Visit your local store to start saving. T-Mobile, it's better over here. Based on analysis by Ookla of speed test intelligence data Q4 2024 to Q1 2025. Ookla trademarks used under license. Unlimited on our network. Customers on voice plan may notice speeds lower than other customers and further reduction if using more than 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video streams and SD on this plan. Home internet pricing after $20 a monthly bill credit plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
Bring the whole family to Sutter Health Park for Sacramento River Cats baseball. It's more than a game. It's an experience your kids will never forget. Enjoy exciting action on the field, delicious ballpark food, and fun activities for all ages. From meeting Dinger the mascot to running the bases every Sunday, there is something for everyone. Create lasting memories with your family this season. Get your tickets at rivercats.com.
Just announced, Stockton Honda has been named #1 of California's best car dealers in 2025 by USA Today and Statista. This prestigious award is based on thousands of customer reviews and recommendations, ranking dealerships for service, value, and satisfaction. Out of hundreds evaluated, Stockton Honda is proud to be #1, recognized for all-around excellence and commitment to our customers. Visit Stockton Honda, where reputation meets the road.
Anytime, anywhere, it's all here. StocktonHonda.com.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
Sacktown Sports 1140.
The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sacktown Sports.
More Dagwood talk. Here's a plug.
Who knew?
Rayleigh's in Bel Air have a Dagwood that's huge. And with the club card, is only $6.99. I know Dave's cheap. It's perfect. That's from Greg. Hey, man, $6.99 is not bad. Let me tell you, though, you go to Costco and you get them big old, what would they even be called? They're like these, not buckets, but like stuff of lunch meat. It's like
buckets of meat.
It's like a square package, and it's got a plastic top that you peel back, and it's just got a loaf of lunch meat in there. Chicken, roast beef, ham, turkey. You go get those. They're good for a month. You get some onions, some bell pepper, or whatever you pre-slice it. Would it surprise you, Jason, if I told you? It's one of my favorite things to do with the kids. Back when I had 2 of them. But we'll take those long hoagie rolls and we'll slice them in half, and then I'll open them up. Also, make sure you make a little trench in your feed the dough balls to the dogs or whatever. Don't do that, bro. But I got this really cheap too back in the day. It's actually one of my better, more fun purchases of things that are completely pointless. I actually have a plastic, it's got a lid on top, and you open up the lid, and it's got those little containers like you see at Subway.
Oh, yeah,
you can put
yeah.
ingredients in. So we put the lunch meats next to it, right? And then I'll pre-slice like tomatoes, all the stuff I know we like, And then you fill the little trays and you put the lid on it. And then when we all go to make our sandwiches, you lift it up. Oh, here's some olives. Here's some this. Here's some that. It's actually really to feed a family of 4. It's actually pretty cheap when you buy all the stuff kind of in bulk and slice it up. And then guess what? You make one of those Saturday, make one of those Sunday.
There you go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Enjoy them a couple times.
Abso-freaking-lutely. College football.
Quite a weekend.
Yeah. The weekend. Lee Corso's finale. By the way, he swept his picks.
Yes, he did. Got them all right.
Got them all
and
right.
Fitting to his final game. First headgear was Ohio State.
Yep.
Last one is Brutus there at Ohio State.
Did you happen to see I saw the clips. I didn't see it live, but Barstool Sports owner Dave Portnoy's debut on Big Noon Kickoff.
No, I saw some clips, but I didn't really dig into him.
He did a whole he basically was trying to do like a sort of a WWE style ranty whatever thing, because he's a Michigan grad.
Yeah, and wasn't he like banned from Ohio State or something?
So that's what he said, that he was banned from their set at the Horseshoe. And then the AD came in and was like, no, we didn't. We didn't do that at all. You're making that up, guy. So,
I thought it was cool though. Didn't they? I'd heard that they were going to show at the end of their, it's a competing show, but they carried the Corso picks.
Oh, did they?
That's what I heard.
I
in
didn't
tribute.
see. Oh,
yeah, I didn't see that. I was
cool.
watching Corso, and they even donned headgear at the beginning of their broadcast to kind of homage.
I didn't know. I didn't see that at all. Good for them, because Lee Corso is an absolute legend.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know if I've mentioned, but Florida State guy. But just it was good to see. It was, and I love the fact that he went out undefeated.
Yeah, that was really cool.
I got
nice
a clip.
Twist.
I got a clip here for you. I won't play the whole thing, but here's Portnoy's debut on Big Noon.
Only Dave Portnoy.
Steam around him, bloody blue. Singing the Michigan fight song. Surrounded by Ohio State. Still getting fist pounds.
Welcome. What up, you guys?
Going on stage.
How are we doing?
Shaking hands.
You are destroying our security budget.
I have a couple of things to say to these people. First of all, shut up! Shut up! I want a moment of silence, a 5-second moment of silence for all you Ohio State morons who have been saying, here comes the hammer. Michigan's getting the death penalty. We're going to have to vacate with. Shut up! Moment of silence. Second of all, I've heard a lot of people be like, oh, Big Noon only hired Dave to troll Columbus. We don't want new kickoffs. Hey, we have kickoffs too. I'm not here to troll you. You guys are being so rude. If I was here to troll you, I would have worn this shirt, but I decided not to utter.
Hey, he's taking the shirt off that says "Still can't beat Michigan."
You can't beat Michigan. You can't beat us. That national title you have means nothing to every single one of you. And just to show that I'm in a good mood, I bought a ton of gold pants because I know nobody in Columbus has seen any from the Urban Modern.
So you get the idea.
Sounds great.
Is it
sold you, huh, Jason?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's my question, right? Now, this is in no way, shape, or form a swipe at Pat McAfee at all. It's just It's a new style.
Yeah.
Newer style.
Right.
Now you have Portnoy.
Mm-hmm.
The guy in the text line was talking about boomer adjacent. Is it boomer adjacent to be like, can we just have Reese Davis and Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso and like do the games and enjoy the festivities?
Yeah.
Do we have to do does college football need this? Does it increase viewership?
I don't know. I mean, but I wouldn't put that as the same style as McAfee's done it on game day. McAfee kind of does the little bit of a rope-a-dope. I guess there's some wrestling hints to it, but
yeah,
he's not like yelling at the audience like that. But whatever.
Is that going to be a shtick at every?
So that's the thing. I don't know how. That's my other question. Is I don't know how long that lives, because okay, it's Big Ten. They're focused on the Big Ten, so pretty much every place they go is going to hate him. But then they're also going to spend a little bit of time at Michigan. Plus, they're going back to Columbus.
Mm-hmm.
How's fine? That's your first foray into it. Okay. How's that going to be in week 6? Is it just going to, what is he going to be on the stage doing actual analysis at any point? Not that he necessarily, I don't need him to be Paul Feinbaum.
Right. But
is this going to be one of those things that people hate him so much that they watch? We talked about this earlier with Skip Bayless and all that. Yeah. Is this the hate watching? Because for me, look, I want the pageantry.
Mm-hmm.
I want the student sec. I want the kids that are half in the bag that's been there since 2 a.m.
Oh, did you see that Arizona State student?
Oh God, no! But all you have to say is Arizona State student, dude. What happened?
His answer for everything was either 2, or there was some phrase that he kept using. It was bad.
What had he? Is there a chance he'd been drinking?
I think he had a White Claw in his hand.
Like, I mean, stuff like that. Like, what was, speaking of McAfee, what was it where you had the kid kicking the field goal? That's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool.
They've been doing that, and you can have the signs and the pageantry of being on the campus, and sometimes you can actually go more supportive of the campuses, and McAfee's done that, but he's also turned heel on them.
Absolutely,
he's done both,
and that's fine. It's just college football is a big gallon of gasoline, and it just needs a couple of matches. I don't think you need a flamethrower in there, and it is what it is. Ohio State beat Texas. As you said, that was Lee Corso's finale, and everybody's burying Arch Manning.
Yeah, one game and he's done. Can't win the Heisman anymore. My gosh, long season to go.
Right.
There were some throws he made in that game that were incredible. Now he also was not. He would probably say was not his best game.
Oh.
And by the way, they were on the road and they weren't favored. They were the number 1 team, but they were not favored to win the game.
You weren't favored, and you're on the road. You're on the road against the defending national champions in one of the craziest, toughest places to play in college football. Here he is after the game.
Yeah, it didn't start fast enough. It took a whole half for us to kind of even get the ball down the field. So that starts with me. Get back to square one and get back Monday and go prepare for San Jose State. Yeah, ultimately not good enough. Obviously, you don't want to start off the season 0-1. They're a good team, but I thought we beat ourselves a lot, and that starts with me, and I got to play better for us to win. Can't wait till the second half to kind of get things going.
From Ohio State to San Jose State.
Yeah, I mean, that'll be a challenge.
Yeah.
There's a lot of pressure on a dude's shoulders.
Absolutely.
You kidding me?
But the media's done some of that. Family has too. I mean, whatever. It's just the name. Yeah.
It's the name. You're playing. Ohio State and Texas have the biggest campuses in the country. 2 of the most storied football programs.
Well, and some of the media was like, this, he has the chance to be one of the greatest college quarterbacks of all time. I'm like, he hasn't played just let him play. Let's go.
I wonder how much of the pressure on the shoulders, I was thinking about this on Arch Manning's shoulders. I wonder how much of the pressure also is the fact, not only, by the way, he's named after an NFL quarterback, but also his dad's the other Manning.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's any perceived pressure on him where he's like, you know what, I'm making this right for dad. Like Peyton got his.
Danny?
Danny. Yeah, it's a lot of pressure, dude.
For sure.
Colorado got off to a good start. Here's
We're
Dion.
definitely gonna be fine. I'm not concerned about that. And we could have won that game. It's not like we got our butts kicked. Like we could have won that game. They ran the heck out of the ball. They did that, but we had opportunities. Like I'm pretty sure you guys are harping on the opportunities that we didn't take advantage of. So if we take advantage of those opportunities, I have a whole different mood up here right now. So we got to get that fixed, and we will get that fixed.
And that's the thing. Like I said, we're going to be doing this Monday after the NFL and making our it's one game. It's all we've been able to see in college football. There's no preseason. You just go. And so people make all their assessments. And look, at the end last year, remember Ohio State, who won the whole thing, had a damaging loss seemingly to Michigan late in the year, and they won the title. So there's a lot of football to go.
So I'll ask you two questions you're not going to want to necessarily be asked.
Okay.
But, number one, was it surprising? Not that we talked about it. UCLA was a dog, but were you surprised at how that went?
How inept they looked?
Yeah.
It was bad.
It was.
Yeah, it was bad.
And then I also got to ask you, too, we got to spend a little time on it. Your thoughts, obviously you're the voice of the Sac State Hornets.
Yeah.
And we talked about this before the game, before the season. Number one, from a season standpoint, a lot of new faces there.
Yeah.
Not just the coach, the staff, the
Over
players.
70 new players.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
It's going to take some time to gel.
Yeah.
Number two, the team they were going to play.
Really good.
Not pushovers.
Right.
So was there anything that surprised you badly? Like, and what I mean by that is, was there anything you saw where you went, oh, I didn't expect that to be that bad or this or that, or did the game go kind of not how you hoped it would go,
Right,
but
of course not.
How you thought maybe it would go?
I think I know in our pregame, to me, I felt like to start the season, this was the most mystery I've ever had on the Hornets, just because of all the changes and all the things, and for a team that was ranked in the top 15 that won 3 games the year before, it just didn't make a lot of sense. But a lot of it was based on the recruiting class and hype and all that, which I get, but they hadn't played yet. So I honestly didn't know. I'd seen practice, a couple scrimmages, and so I don't know what I'm going to see on Saturday. And what I did see was a really good football team in South Dakota State.
Yep.
In any game, you can look at it multiple ways. Part of it, you could look at maybe South Dakota State could have won by more, but there are also moments you're like, a break here, a break there. I mean, there was a drop touchdown pass that makes it a 1-score game in the fourth quarter. What's that look like then? So I don't know. I feel like the real assessment will come in 2 and 3 weeks, but they did play a great team. I mean, the best stat to me in favor of the Hornets, there was more against them. South Dakota State gave up 8 sacks last year in like 15 games.
Oh, wow.
The Hornets had 7 in the game. So that was good. But look, their offense was nothing. Couldn't do anything.
Chris, do me a favor. Will you check in with Sean? Just see what because we're already at 8:17 right now. Just checking with him. I feel like it would be. Should we try to move him to the next segment and try to squeeze 4 down together with just doing this on the fly?
Sure.
Here. You want to do that? See if he can come on at 8:28 if that works for him. 20-3 the final there.
Yeah.
UC Davis wins 31-24.
Huge comeback. That would have been a really bad loss for them. They were down 24-7.
That's a lot closer than I thought it would be. And you're right. Here's the other thing that I don't know if this. I don't know enough about this part of college football to know how bad this is. And listen, sometimes things happen and you can't explain it. But one thing that kind of caught my eye, I saw on the scroll. Remember, their first week didn't count because the thunderstorms and the lightning against Mercer, but Mercer was on. You want to move to? He wants to move tomorrow. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, didn't Mercer lose?
Yeah, they lost 15-10.
And I think it was a non-scholarship team.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
it was like Presbyterian or something.
Yeah,
dude.
that's right. That's it.
Yeah, they lost 15-10. I went, oh well, is that? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and then that's the other thing too. It is a week-to-week thing, and sometimes it's matchups, sometimes it's how you played. Did somebody get hurt? Turnovers, lots of different factors in kind of figuring this all out.
When you say a non-scholarship team, though, that's exactly what I think, right? Like nobody on that team.
If I'm not mistaken, I think that's the stat for Presbyterian. Yeah.
Oh, so how about Army, which looked so good last year? Not that anybody cares, but losing to Tarleton State 30-27 in OT.
That's one of the FCS over FBS victories so far this year.
I always feel for I always root for the academies, just because like the life of a football player at Army is not the life of a football player at Florida State or Alabama, dude.
Correct.
It's not. The amount of stuff they have to deal with outside of football compared to a USC or a UCLA or FSU or Ohio State, it's not the same thing.
Well, the amount of time that football players have to put in, then you think if you have other obligations, it's just like, how on earth are you doing this?
And they get like no special, like they're doing the whole thing. And they truly are like, the term student athlete gets thrown. They're like, I mean, I don't know how else to describe it, but they're like student athlete soldier.
Right.
Like they're doing 3 things at once. Yeah. Presbyterian wins 15-10. Hey, listen, Zach Switzer capped an 80-yard drive with a 16-yard run with 15 seconds remaining. And all I care about is he related to Barry?
Odds are. Yes.
Not a lot of Switzers out there. Mount Switzer more.
Barry.
Lind.
Good. This one?
Yeah. Zach Switzer. That was a swizzle stick? Switzer. Switzer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it, dude. Mount Switzermore has 3 people on it.
Is really Barry and Land.
Yeah, 3 things on it. Yeah, Land doesn't count.
It doesn't?
They're neutral.
Good take.
Thank you. Obviously, FSU beat. I don't know if you heard this. FSU beat number 8 Alabama at Campbell Stadium. Yeah, here's the proof.
One last stab by Tommy Castellanos. He talked the talk and he walked the walk. He goes over and hugs his head coach Mike Norvell, and the fans are storming the field. Let's fire up the war chant and plant the spear. Those win. Nobody gave this football team a shot in this one, but the unconquered spirit of the Seminoles prevailed once again. Down goes Bama. The final, Florida State 31, Alabama 17. What a win for North House Knowles.
By the way, it's always fun to talk about this after the fact, but towards the end of the week, I had quite a few articles come across my timeline, all of which were basically like, don't underestimate Gus Malzahn as the new OC at Florida State.
I'd seen that.
Tommy Castellanos and his experience, like they were the pick du jour and it wasn't necessarily FSU will upset Alabama. Right. It was FSU will cover against Alabama. And then
more than that.
Yeah, a lot more.
But not only just number 1, Ohio State, number 3, the other way around, Texas, but LSU, Clemson, Notre Dame on Sunday had Notre Dame and Miami. That was a good one for Miami. So, I mean, they have that many top 25, really top 10 matchups in week 1.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Well, I think a lot of that helps with the way the college football playoff is now being set up. Whereas before, like
you take some risks.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I meant to tell you too. It's so freaking jivey out at USC, dude. So like they do all. No, dude, look, come out on the horse, and they got the like Trojan guy with the sword. And the horse comes out, and everyone's like, I forget what the horse's name was.
Traveler.
That's Traveler, thank you. That is actually, hey, good for you.
And Tommy Trojan, yeah I know.
And so, like, he comes out, and, like, he's, like, raising the sword, and then he plants it, and so I'm,
like, stabs her own field.
I'm turning to, so I'm with Mason the whole time, right? We're in, like, I'm such a hater. I'm, like, we're in our USC gear, watching, my daughter. I'm like, hey, buddy, you get what's going on, right? He's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, no, dude, they're completely ripping us off. Like, this is all a rip off. Like your fight on sign, that's the tomahawk chop with 2 fingers. Okay.
It can't be the other way around.
No. Not really. The horse.
So the tomahawk chop started in the 80s. Did the victory thing
started in 86. Ronnie Lott was the first person to do it.
In 86?
Yes. And it caught on from there. The horse.
Maybe in the 70s.
The horse
maybe
was
60s.
The horse was
like the 50s.
We know the horse was. Renegade's the horse. Florida State's Renegade, Chief Osceola.
Renegade greater than Traveler.
Renegade 700 greater than Signs. Like, okay.
Florida State band greater than SC band.
No, not even close.
Oh, not even close. Was it before this year?
I will say this. I did a lot of research. I did a lot of research on this. Up until this season, every single poll that was taken, Florida State's marching band never finished behind USC's marching band.
I know I'm shamelessly pumping the poll here.
Usually number 1 or number 2.
But
the recruiting class, and you know, in college sports, things can change.
Yeah.
Quadruple and quintuple A recruits, including one, by the way, from right here in town in the trumpet section.
Wow.
USC's marching band right now. The poll came out yesterday, number 1, and also swept all the first place votes. I'm just calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, you are.
Renegade, Chief Osceola, the Flaming Spear. Boom. That's tradition.
Unlike any other.
Not USC's.
What do you mean? There's a bunch of horses in college football. Huh? There's a bunch of horses in college football.
Yeah, of course. But they're rip-off horses. They're all falling in behind Renegade. God, I want Mason to go to Florida. I need Mason to go to Florida.
What were his 5 schools, by the way? You said UC San Diego.
We only got to 3 because when you said UC San Diego, we stopped. I know we got a break here.
If it was Florida State, and you're like, yeah.
If it was Florida State, it was.
Did you move it to Nebraska?
It was Arizona. I wouldn't mind if he went to Nebraska.
No, if he worked Florida State, you guys would move to Nebraska.
Oh, so we could be in the middle?
Yeah,
probably. Arizona was the first one he mentioned, but he's like, that's a little too far. UCSD is when we stopped. What's that middle school?
It doesn't matter anymore. Ivan, you guys rope-a-dope to me.
Wouldn't you feel better if my son went to UCLA and then at least it kind of...
No, because then you'd be so wishy-washy. You'd be wearing USC gear. You'd be wearing UCLA.
Hey, aren't you happy I'm wearing UCLA stuff?
House divided. What?
USC gear. UCLA gear. Which would make you angrier? And then we'll go to break.
That.
If I came in here in like a USC shirt, we'll fight on. Or if I came in a USC, UCLA, like my kids go to them, and one side was USC and the other was UCLA, would that break? That would I would never do that. I'm just asking.
You would never do it, but you've already worn USC in here.
I had to.
Had to?
Yes.
Why?
Because we had to take a picture of us at work in USC gear and send it down there so they could put it up on a collage. It was a requirement. I didn't want to do it. Am I making it up?
Yeah.
4 Down Territory coming up next.
The Drive Guys.
But I know you guys missed me, so I was like, I'm coming in.
We're starting to get used to it. I'm not having you, actually.
I mean, and you know, I actually felt bad for Jay too. I'm like, damn, Jay, you got to work with this dude for 4 hours. And I'm like, let me come help Jay. No, I'm messing with you. You know what though? I missed you the other night.
You can listen to the Drive Guys Monday through Friday from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. on 1140 a.m. YouTube and the Sacktown Sports app.
Time now for your Sacktown Sports 49ers report, brought to you by Kia of Vacaville, conveniently located beside the Vacaville outlets. The Niners finished preseason play on Saturday with a 30-23 win over San Diego. Curtis Robinson had a 32-yard interception return for the go-ahead touchdown, and Tariq Owens, son of Terrell Owens, caught a touchdown pass. The 49ers start for real a week from Sunday. They're in Seattle. Listen all season long to 49er football right here on Sacktown Sports 1140.
Football season is here at Kia of Vacaville. You can score big in a new 2025 Kia Niro LX with up to 53 MPG combined at Kia of Vacaville. Perfect for road trips, tailgates, and cruising to Levi Stadium in style and comfort. But don't wait. Inventory is limited at Kia of Vacaville, and these deals won't last long. Visit KiaVacaville.com or stop by right next to the Vacaville outlets for friendly service, easy shopping, and unbeatable value. All in one stop. Kia of Vacaville, where the adventure begins.
For over 90 years, Hagen Oaks has partnered with the biggest brands in golf to bring cutting-edge technology to your game. Our one-of-a-kind total game fitting offers a level of experience and precision that is unmatched. From driver to putter, footwear to golf balls, our TrackMan-powered performance studios, 3D footwear scanner, and Ping's Ballnamic ball fitting kiosk ensure every piece of your gear is tailored to your swing. Trust the experts at the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Total game fitting starts here.
Hey, this is Greg Papa. Are you working through a major insurance claim? SunPoint Public Adjusters can help. SunPoint prepares, presents, and negotiates your claim with the insurance company, working only for you, making sure you get everything you're entitled to, not what just some adjuster working for an insurance company thinks you should get. Call SunPoint today at 888-247-7865 or contact us at sunpoint.us. SunPoint Public Adjusters, the gold standard in public adjusting.
License number 2N14884.
Get ready for a night out with Jordan Davis. It's Country in the Park 2, Saturday, September 13th at Cal Expo. Along with special guests Mitchell Tenpenny, Low Cash, Vincent Mason, and Avriana. Make it a family day out with food trucks, games, dancing, and more. Saturday, September 13th at Cal Expo with RVs of Sacramento and the Sled Museum of Science and Curiosity. Tickets at CITPFest.com.
Labor Day is right around the corner. In Sacramento, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram want to thank the hardworking folks who keep this country running strong. And they're going to do this by taking the work out of you getting the new or used vehicle you want. They do this by offering the best customer service in the business, having the largest selection in Northern California, and offering the lowest prices on Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and America's truck, the Ram. See for yourself online at sacssuperstore.com why more and more people are making their way to Sacramento Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Hey, Sacramento homeowners, imagine the coolest, most comfortable summer in 30 years, leaving air conditioning giants drowning in overstock. That's your golden ticket to massive savings right now at Sierra Pacific. We've forged powerhouse partnerships with the world's top manufacturers. They trust us for flawless installations, unbeatable service, and our massive reach across Sacramento to move their inventory fast. In return, exclusive, jaw-dropping discounts just for you. Upgrade your home with premium systems at rock-bottom prices, installed by the region's elite craftsmen and backed by ironclad warranties and legendary support. Plus, snag huge tax credits and SMUD rebates to slash costs even further. This inventory clearing bonanza won't last. Seize it today. Call Sierra Pacific for your free in-home consultation and discover the perfect system for your ultimate comfort. Dial 916-638-0543 now or head to SierraPacificHome.com. Don't miss out. Your cooler, cozier home awaits.
Sierra Pacific Solar Heating and Air. The guys in the big red trucks.
Aha! The return of 4 down territory. Sean Salisbury rescheduled. He'll be on.
Let's kick it.
He's got his show till 10 a.m. This first day back from the holiday weekend. We were iffy on today, anyways. His normal spot will be Tuesday at 8, but he'll be back on tomorrow just after 8 a.m. Matt Barrows of The Athletic, brought to you by Stockton Honda in a half an hour. And we're back. You know it's football week and 4 down territories here. Question 1. Gross.
Oh, there
it's on the page 2 under 4 down territory.
It would help if I had the right day. Ravens running back Derrick Henry needs a little over 1,300 yards to move into the NFL's all-time top 10. Do you think he'll get there this season?
Based on last year, yes.
Yeah. Based on the year before, though, no. But based on the year before that, yes. But based on the year before that, no.
Oh, no.
But based on the year before that, Yes.
So every other year. So then that trend, it would be no.
The only time he's had more than 1,300 yards 2 years in a row was 2019, 2020. Also, he's 31. He's 31, but he's 6'2", 700 pounds. Like, I feel
that's a big guy.
He's a big dude. If you made me bet on it, first off, I wouldn't bet on it because I could see it going either way. If you made me bet on it, I'd say no.
Really?
I would say no. Well, because last year he had 1,921. So this year,
yeah. But they also have 17 games.
They do.
I don't know. That's less than 100 a game. I would say yes, but
it's like a coin flip.
I'll flip the coin. You don't have one.
I don't have a coin.
But you have one of those cookies over there.
Oh, great call. By the way, is it time for these cookies to go?
Yeah, I would say so.
Chris?
I'll take one.
All right. Brown, dark brown, he gets it.
Okay.
Light brown, he does not get it. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, so dark brown, he gets it, right?
Doesn't get it.
Doesn't get it, Jason Ross.
I mean, the cookie doesn't lie.
Cookie don't lie.
Sorry, Derek.
Rasheed Wallace
You
said
might
that.
get 1,200 yards, but not 1,300.
Not 13 might get 1,299.
Right.
Number 2.
What is the best thing about week 1 in the NFL starting this week?
I'm not trying to be flippant. The fact that week 1 is starting this week is the best thing about week 1 starting this week.
It's a different answer than I thought.
What? Okay.
Where's the food?
Well, yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, I'm just thinking of like, okay,
the best thing.
That's my 50,000. That is my 50,000 foot answer. All right. But this is gonna this is gonna be the most unique week 1 of the NFL season I have ever had.
Because
I'm glad you asked, Jason Ross. Totally didn't pause to wait for you to ask. So my counterpart over in Huddersfield, England, the COO over there, the soccer team, he and his wife arrived yesterday in Los Angeles. They will be spending part of their 2-week America tour at my place up in Pollock Pines. They will arrive this Saturday, where my wife and I will be there to greet them, make them dinner. They're driving up from Yosemite.
Set the screen.
And then we'll all stay up there, and Sunday,
And Sunday?
Well, no, we're staying up there Saturday, and then Sunday will be football. But they're vegans. And so my wife and I have been spending the last couple of weeks pouring through. We got a vegan cookbook, and we've been pouring because they're going to be up there for like 3 days.
But are they going to be on Sunday? We're like, hey, let's explore Pollock Pines. Let's go. We're going to do this today. Like, I want to watch football.
You know what, dude? That is a really good point. That's a really good point.
This wasn't that well planned out.
No, it wasn't. And on top of that, like, I have a tradition of putting some sort of meat on a fire every Sunday when it comes to football. I don't think red zone goes well with like lentil or cashew cheese. They're not just vegetarians, dude. They're vegans. I don't even know where to begin with that. Dairy, egg, none of that crap, right? You know what? I think you just kind of put it all in perspective for me. I think I'm going to have to call an audible. I think we go up there Saturday. No, I can't do that. I can't do that.
Something suddenly came up.
Because I have to, I'm doing a bunch. No, I think what's going to happen is Melissa and I are going to be there Saturday to greet them. We'll have a nice dinner Saturday night. And then I think sometime late Saturday, hey, you know what, guys? We want you to have the run of the place.
Yeah, enjoy yourselves.
Enjoy yourselves. And they'll argue, no, stay here. And we'll be like, And then I think we'll come back down Saturday night. Yeah. We'll come back down Saturday night.
For a feast on Sunday.
I'll tell you what's going to happen, Jason. I got it now. You know what? Sometimes when you make a decision, it's like oiling a gear. It just all gets smooth. And then Saturday night, I will throw on the smoker the brisket I'm buying today that I'm going to trim up. I'm going to season. I'm going to wrap it up. And that sucker is going to go into the fridge for 5 days. and then I'm pulling it out. I'm going to whip that meat out Saturday night, throw it on the smoker, and by 10 a.m. the next day, we'll have nice, juicy brisket. God, how can vegans vegan, dude? I get they're all healthy and live longer and good people or whatever.
But at what cost?
At what cost? I don't want a soy dog. I want a hot dog. Number 3, please.
One has to go. Fantasy football or the red zone? Which one do you pick?
I read this question this morning.
Worst question I've ever
It's
written.
the worst question you've ever written. I hate this question.
I do too.
So I'm going to pause for a second, and I'm going to add this in as well. Dude, I don't know if it's this way at UCLA games, but I swear to God, there were no less than 40 of those little stands outside the stadium where they do the hot dogs and the peppers and all.
Oh, yeah. All those smells. So
Not
good.
fair, man. $10 a dog. Is that good? I guess in
That's
LA
terrible.
it is. Hey.
I think that's the price out in front of the
Is it?
Kings Arena.
Let me tell you something. Heartburn. The jalapenos were a bad decision.
But good.
Jason, this is a terrible question.
It is. I agree.
I
would pick red zone. So reluctantly to go.
Same, and I hate it. It's like picking kids. You're right, because I would like at least be able to watch the games and scoring and all that, but it's not the same. I'd end up being one of them Octobox people, and I can't handle that. It overwhelms me. I can't watch 8 games at once. I can't do it.
You can't.
Number 4.
There will be 4 weeks in the NFL season with 2 Monday Night Football games. Yay or nay on that?
So I would say yay on it, Jason.
Except for separate the times.
That's exactly right. How hard is it, dude? Stagger them.
Yeah.
Stagger the times. One East Coast game that starts at like 4, and then the West Coast game that starts at 7, or whatever you're doing, dude. Don't put them together. Don't do that.
Yeah, usually they're like half hour apart.
Don't be lame.
Yeah.
We'll take a break. When we come back, what's hot, what's not, and Jason Ross, will his streak be legal to drink? I have not looked, by the way. I do not know. I looked at the last couple. I have not looked. Will his streak continue? Will Chris finally get on the board behind Jackson Holiday? And will I continue my streak, which is getting pretty big right now? All of that next.
The Alan Styles Show.
Somebody was talking about the Raiders and how good Derek Carr looked and how they wanted to do the sit him for a year thing, but it's just really hard when you got a Lamborghini in the garage and you want to test it out and drive the Lamborghini around it. Who is the Lamborghini in the garage right now for the Kings? Is it Keon? Keegan can't be the Lamborghini. Keegan's playing.
You can listen to the Alan Styles Show Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on 1140 a.m., YouTube, and the Sacktown Sports app.
At Fisher Investments, we may seem like other money managers, but we're different.
Are you really that different than the rest of us?
We are. As a fiduciary, we always focus on what's best for our clients.
What services do you offer besides investing?
We have a team of specialists in financial planning, estate planning, and more.
Your clients rely on you for all that?
Yes, we ensure clients receive unparalleled service at every step of the relationship.
Okay, but you still sell commission-based products, right?
No, because we believe that's a conflict of interest. We prioritize service over sales goals.
So then how do your fees work?
We have a simple and transparent fee that's a percentage of our clients' portfolios. So we do better when our clients do better.
Wow, we're more different than I thought.
At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different. Learn more at fisherinvestments.com. Investing in securities involves the risk of loss.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my site softer?
Can I make my site firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. It's the final days of Sleep Number's biggest sale of the year. All beds on sale. Up to 50% off the limited edition smart bed. Ends Monday. All Sleep Number smart beds offer temperature solutions for your best sleep. Check it out at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com today.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Lowe's knows you've got a job to do, and we help get it done. With the MyLowe's Pro Rewards program, eligible members save more, with volume discounts on qualifying orders through a quote of $2,000 or more. Join for free today. Lowe's, we help, you save. Offer can't be combined with any other discount, contract, and/or special pricing. Exclusions, more terms, and restrictions apply. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. With that kind of money, you could go big time and skip the regular line at the airport and pay for speedy security. Imagine not having to quickly unpack and pack at the place you already came packed to. And wearing your shoes the whole time you're there? You can't put a price on that kind of luxury. Well, actually you can, and you paid for it. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time for speedy security. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Potential savings will vary.
If your passion is bass fishing, only one radio show has the action, information, and excitement of your favorite outdoor sport. Ultimate Bass, hosted by Tournament Bass Pro and California Outdoor Hall of Famer Kip Brown, takes you live to where the fish are biting every Saturday morning. Only Ultimate Bass feeds your passion with the latest news, products, tips, and advice from the pros. Ultimate Bass with Kip Brown, Saturday mornings at 5 a.m. on Sacktown Sports 1140, part of SEP's Saturday Morning Outdoors.
Hey, I'm Alan Stiles. Injured at work? Call downtown. DTLA Law Group, California's leading injury law firm. With over 40 lawyers throughout California, they have won over $500 million in settlements. DTLA Law Group will get you compensation for your work injury. You don't pay unless they win. That's right. You pay zero up front. Call downtown. Text injury help to 40222. That's injury help to 40222. Visit them at calldowntown.com. Text charges may apply.
The Labor Day Cellathon is on at Folsom Lake Ford. Right now, with your approved credit, get 0 down, 0% financing, and 2 years of complimentary maintenance on select new Fords. Hurry to Folsom Lake Ford or folsomlakeford.com. See dealer for details.
The Hagen Oaks Cutting Edge Putter Fitting Studio offers you more technology, more choices, and more service. Hagen Oaks wants to be your go-to total golf game fitter. With $30,000 worth of state-of-the-art technology ready for your fitting, Hagen Oaks will help you make your best putting stroke while finding the best putter design, shape, hosel, length, and loft for your game. Schedule your fitting at the Hagen Oaks Player Performance Studio by calling 916-808-2531. That's 808-2531 for more.
What's hot and what's not. Brought to you by American Energy Heat and Air, making the uncomfortable comfortable. Head to AmericanEnergyAir.com to find out more.
What's hot?
Yeah, hot. Real hot. And what's not?
It's not good. Brought to you by American Energy Heating and Air, Sacramento's complete heating and cooling company, and second opinion partner.
We're going back and forth in the YouTube chat today. Not really a strong YouTube chat today, got to be honest. A long holiday.
Yeah, they're still recovering.
They're talking about Ryan Code is in there too, so of course he's bitching about something. But
something technically.
Well, multiple things. He's bitching about my kid, and then he says Verlade's responsible for scheduling guests. I thought 2 or 3 guests bailed on him, and then Campeo said on Chris or on Dave. How do you get skipped in all this? Like, kind of bail on Jason. Nobody bail on Jason. They're just killing Chris, which normally I'm okay with. Also, I saw something during the break that is absolutely going to dominate my brain for the rest of the day. It's one of those questions that is a really obvious old question, but half of my brain is now committed to this question. What is the most iconic rock guitar open of all time? Is it Sweet Child of Mine? Is it Back in Black?
Yeah,
it's probably Money for Nothing by Dire Straits, but I don't know.
Probably.
Do you go back to like a Beatles song? That's all I'm going to think about now. Is it, what is it? The Deep Purple? Jimmy, Zeppelin. Oh my God. Even trying to put together a Mount Rushmore of iconic guitar rock opens. Ugh. Anyways, that's what I'm doing the rest of the day, guys. What's hot? Who's hot? Help me out, please.
Well, who's hot? That would be Juan Soto.
Yeah.
Juan Soto.
What?
I know. I just had a brain. I told you, half my brain's gone now. Go ahead.
In the modern era, only one Major League Baseball player has had a go-ahead grand slam and a go-ahead multi-run triple in the same game. That's Juan Soto in the Mets' 8-10 win over the Tigers.
That's pretty good.
8-10, 10-8.
8-10. He's doing soccer. Who's not?
That would be Bill Belichick. Yesterday, TCU had 2 25 or more yard rushing touchdowns, 25-yard or more passing touchdown, a 25-yard or more interception return touchdown, 25-yard or more fumble return touchdown in the same game. Belichick has never allowed that in his entire career as a head coach.
TCU credit.
All right, we're all waiting on it. Let's go. Let's go streaking. Right now.
It's time to go streaking.
We're going streaking!
Who is the Nostradamus of MLB? Who can keep the streak going? It's time to go streaking.
What the hell are you doing?
We're streaking.
All right.
Chris is at 0. Dave, you're at 2. I'm at 20.
You're at 20. Also, by the way, the guy saying "Kickstart My Heart" by Motley Crue. Really?
How dare you?
I love that song. Really? But the most iconic? I mean, it's all opinion based. Yeah. Okay. Anyway.
Chris took Jackson Holiday. The Orioles. They were playing the Giants on Friday.
They were.
They got a bunch of runs. Both teams did.
A lot of it.
Jackson got up 4 times. And
good name, by the way.
Chris, how do you do?
Good job.
2 for 4. Chris is at 1. Good work,
Good job,
Chris.
Way to get on the board.
Yes. Carmichael Dave, you're at 2 trying to get to 3. And you took, this guy's just so reliable for you.
Hunter Goodman.
He got up 5 times, and Hunter Goodman got 3 hits.
3 hits. There we go. Thank you, Hunter Goodman.
Everybody's getting hits. Everybody. So Chris is at 1, Dave's at 3. I'm trying to get to 21. I took Fernando Tatis Jr. Friday, and Fernando Tatis Jr. got up 5 times. Fernando Tatis Jr. 2 hits.
Oh my God! It's just we're watching greatness. We're watching greatness.
Good for you.
So Chris is at 1. You're at 3. I'm at 21.
Your streak can now go into a liquor store and get some Ripple.
Oh, it did.
It did?
Over the
Got
weekend.
a ham bone?
Yeah, it was first time there.
I am just green with jealous rage right now.
I'm not gonna lie.
A little aggressive. It was a long weekend for the streak.
We're gonna get to the point where you have to take minor leaguers. You pretty much taken all of baseball. I'm just now at the point where I'm looking at your list to see who I want to take next. And I will take Shohei Ohtani.
Okay.
Crap.
Chris?
I am going to take Hunter Goodman.
Hey, that's my man. Don't you sully my Hunter Goodman. It's to the point now where this segment of the show has legitimately made me a Hunter Goodman fan. Where I'd wear his jersey. If he became a Giant, I'd be extra excited.
He's playing the Giants.
Yeah.
Rockies Orioles game. That's a show derby, right?
Yeah, Derby.
I have not taken Hunter Goodman. I'm not taking Hunter Goodman today. I am taking from our team in our city, Jacob Wilson.
Oh, Sacramento.
Yeah, Jacob Wilson.
Can I just tell you something you're not going to want to hear? I have a really bad feeling about this pick.
Okay. I've jumbled about. I was gonna go with Goldschmidt. I'm like, let me go to Jacob Wilson.
I have a really bad feeling about this.
He has 6 hits in the last 2 games. He maybe has all of the hits.
Here's how bad my feeling is.
Okay.
I've only done something like this once before.
You want me to change it?
Well, no, because if you change it and then you're out.
You're giving me a feeling.
Every single thing that every fan does at home or at the stadium makes a direct impact in the game.
I will say that if Jacob Wilson gets a hit, no matter what my guy does, my streak's over.
Okay.
Why
do you have a bad feeling?
I don't know. It's just before you even said it.
So I think it could have been any name.
It could have.
It's ending today, huh? You could say it. I'm not.
I'm not saying.
I'm proud of the streak.
I am legitimately.
I'm glad I got to the 20s, so I'm good. I'm good if it ends.
I'm rooting for you. I am legitimately. I want to see your streak get to 56. I think that would be amazing. I'm rooting for. I'm invested.
If I got 56 players in baseball,
almost.
If I got to hit the rest of the season and had to carry it over.
What a stressful summer.
Yeah.
It'd be like the season finale of Lost.
I know. I'd be breaking down tape.
Yeah. Oh. Well, let's go, Jacob.
I don't like what you've put out there.
I only put it out. I'm trying to do
every single thing that every fan does at home or at the stadium makes a direct impact in the game.
If I had said Paul Goldschmidt, would you have had the same feeling?
No.
It's Jacob Wilson.
I literally thought you were going to say Jacob Wilson before you said Jacob Wilson. Even if you just said Nick Kurtz, who I know you can't take, I would have been like, okay. But I was like, you know what I'm going to do? No.
What are you going to do?
Just to show you how much I care about your streak, I'm going to try to de-jinx this jinx.
By what?
Taking a sip of barbecue sauce.
Is that a thing?
You're putting too much out there, Dave. I'm just going to hit it with it now.
Ooh, you suck.
Sorry, it's over. It's over now.
It's over, ladies and gentlemen.
I actually like where you're going. I think we should do everything we can to de-jinx the jinx. I guarantee.
It wasn't a jinx. You just had a bad feeling.
I did. And now I'm trying to do all the things I can to jinx the situation.
I think feelings are more powerful than jinx.
And also, by the way, you probably don't remember this the last time your streak ended. We had Mitch come on the day before. Hey, Mitch, we got a break, but just wanted to say hi.
How you doing, Dave?
Good. All right, we'll see.
Okay.
During the break, we are going to sacrifice a live chicken, and we are going to burn some incense, and then we're going to talk to Matt Barrows.
Yeah.
Of the Athletic. 3 syllables.
Welcome back.
Brought to you by Stockton Honda. Coming up, Niner Time.
The Alan Styles Show.
Somebody was talking about the Raiders and how good Derek Carr looked and how they wanted to do the sit him for a year thing, but it's just really hard when you got a Lamborghini in the garage and you want to test it out and drive the Lamborghini around it. Who is the Lamborghini in the garage right now for the Kings? Is it Keon? Keegan can't be the Lamborghini. Keegan's playing.
You can listen to the Alan Styles Show Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on 1140 a.m., YouTube, and the Sacktown Sports app.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
At Valley Strong Credit Union, we know that local businesses are the backbone of the Central Valley, investing in our neighborhoods, boosting the economy, making the Valley stronger. But when it comes to their finances, where can they turn? A big bank that just sees another number? That's not good enough. Valley businesses deserve Valley support for payroll, credit, cash flow, and everything in between. Valley Business is Valley Strong. Learn how our cash management services can support your business at valleystrong.com.
This is Alan Styles on Sacktown Sports 1140, and the big deals are rolling in at Folsom Buick's GMC's end of summer sales event. Right now, take home the 2025 Sierra 1500 Crew Cab Denali with $13,500 off MSRP, or lease it for just $699 a month for 24 months with $5,999 due at signing. This is your chance to drive the bold and powerful Sierra 1500 Crew Cab built to stand out on the road. When the summer ends, so do these deals. So don't miss out. Visit FolsomBuick.com today.
Get ready for a night out with Jordan Davis. It's Country in the Park 2, Saturday, September 13th at Cal Expo. Along with special guests Mitchell Tenpenny, Mocash, Vincent Mason, and Avriana. Make it a family day out with food trucks, games, dancing, and more. Saturday, September 13th at Cal Expo with RVs of Sacramento and the Smud Museum of Science and Curiosity. Tickets at CITPFest.com. High Voltage Live boxing action returns to the venue on September 6th as Uppercut Promotions presents Thunder Showdown with 6 big fights on the bill, featuring local lightweight standout Kyle Lockenlally, who enters the ring undefeated. And don't miss a big heavyweight showdown with Chinese heavyweight Jung Long Sing and Sacktown's own Vikas Diaw. Thunder Showdown coming September 6th to the venue at Thunder Valley Casino Resort. Tickets available at Ticketmaster. Fight card subject to change.
Labor Day, our annual celebration of workers and their achievements, was first observed in New York, and the first Monday in September became a national holiday in 1894. Hi, this is Frank LaRosa with a word about Naturewood Home Furnishings. Each year we commemorate Labor Day with parades, picnics, and family gatherings. And right now, Naturewood Home Furnishings is celebrating with their exceptional whole store Labor Day sale. Would you like to refresh your living room? Would you like to restyle your bedroom? Maybe you want to redesign your home office. No matter whether it's your dining room, kids' rooms, accents, or accessories, Naturewood's unique store-wide Labor Day sale offers savings in every department and savings on every brand like Stanton, Omnia, Stickley, Flex Steel, and all the rest of the award-winning furniture. When it comes right down to it, it's all about choices and always about quality. Visit Naturewood Home Furnishings right now for this remarkable Labor Day sale. Off Highway 50 at Hazel, look for the water wheel.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
This is Sacktown Sports 1140. The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone. And then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sacktown Sports.
Yep. Matthew Barrows from The Athletic will, we think, be joining us momentarily as your NFL coverage begins in earnest.
Week 1, baby.
Week 1, baby. Sean Salisbury tomorrow. Gregory Papa.
Friday.
I think every week I'm going to say Greg Papa scheduled for Friday.
Yeah, understandably.
And then any Greg we get is bonus Greg. That's what I call it. And you know what beats bonus Greg? Nothing. Nothing.
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. It's the top of the list.
So as we wait on Matt, have you made any food thoughts for the weekend?
No, not yet. No. You're a planner that far in advance of food. Mine's not that far in advance. I will say you were talking about brisket earlier. I made a brisket yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah.
Ooh.
It was my second attempt. The first one I ever did was like I did the hours and hours and hours and hours and all that, and it came out. I go, man, this looks amazing. Cut into it, and I went,
what?
This smells. It was. I guess it had been in the freezer too long. It was like freezer burn. No. It was awful. We threw it out. And hours of work.
No.
So disappointing.
Yesterday
was good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you do the hours and hours again? Or?
I mean, a long time, but not this. I did a little differently. But yeah, it worked great.
You just reminded me of something, but yeah, that's when I was in my early 20s. One of my buddies I was living with had me all excited because he brisket was on sale back when it was on sale, which it never is anymore. He'd never cooked a brisket in his life.
Uh-huh.
He was so excited. He cut the brisket into steaks and cooked it like a steak.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It wasn't good. And he didn't know what all the fuss was about.
Yeah.
I know what all the fuss is about, though, when it comes to 49er coverage with the Athletic. And
There he
I
is.
was trying to do some math earlier because he came on with me. I always do this every year.
Yeah.
He came on with me the first year of the night show, which was 2006. So that makes it his 19th year covering. Came on with me 2 years before my daughter was born. And she's now in college. Have I told you that?
You have.
The one, the only from the Athletic, back for a 19th season with us. And we're so thankful, Matt Barrows. Good morning, Matt. How are you?
I'm great. What year did I almost succumb on the air? That was during the day. I remember where I was when that happened.
It's us. Hold on, Matt.
Hang on, Matt. It's us. It's on our end.
Up, Chris is doing some things. He's
and
twisting.
Matt's laughing.
He's twisting.
What did I ask?
There we go. Now we
This is
got.
gonna go viral.
All right, and for his 19th season, we're so happy to have him back, Matt Barrows. Good morning, Matt.
Morning, guys. How are you?
What were you saying?
You were saying something awesome, weren't you? And now it's not going to be the same.
It's not going to be the same. No. You guys were talking about brisket. However, I apologize for interrupting your brisket discussion.
That was me. Matt, NFL and food go together. And I imagine for you, you have a different NFL Sunday than we do because, you're working and your NFL food is probably generally food in the press box or at the stadium, which leads me to, I guess, my first question. Is there a press box, a stadium, food, whatever that you look forward to every year where you go, oh, I can't wait to eat that?
In New Orleans, they used to serve a gumbo at halftime. That was just delicious. But I seem to recall that hasn't been offered in recent years. Otherwise, I got to say that the Superdome is a terrible stadium. You're up at the very top, right where they are belting out all the air conditioning. And I am not messing with you when I say you have to wear like a scarf and a beanie and a jacket to be up there. It's that cold because they're trying to cool off the whole stadium in the South in September. And you are bearing the brunt of the cold front.
Jason, you're a New Orleans guy.
I know. I was thinking about the gumbo.
Right, me too.
How about Seattle this week, game one? What's the offering that the Seahawks over the years have?
The Seahawks are known for a woman coming around and taking your coffee order. Like you can order up, the most complex, half calf latte with shots of whatever, and she'll fix it for you. So that's the lure of Seattle.
I don't know if you meant to do that or not. I've heard half calf one other time in my life, and that was Steve Martin's order in LA Story.
Yeah, that's why I did it. Yeah,
that's the hell of a reference, Matt. Wow. That's how we get started. Our San Francisco 49ers debut this weekend. And Matt, as you know, I am a diehard Niner fan. I lead with my heart, not my brain. Am I over worried about the health issues this team has going into the season? Is it much ado about something, but just not as much as I think it is, or am I right?
I think it was alleviated a little bit this week. They had basically a full house at yesterday's so-called bonus practice. But those are the guys on the 53-man roster. Obviously, there are guys not on the 53-man roster, like Brandon Ayuk, who's going to miss the first 4 games, and Demarcus Robinson is going to miss the first 3 games, and Jordan Watkins, their rookie receiver who looks so good in the spring and summer, is going to miss at least 1 game. So those are all wide receivers. That's the problem spot for this team. They bulked up on numbers, but the 2 guys who look to be the starters in Seattle, Juwan Jennings and Ricky Pearsall, are the only incumbents. Everybody else is new to the team, or at least new to the 53-man roster. And most of these guys were going to get cut from their squads anyway. So it's not like, they are world beaters out there. So not only are they new, but they're cast-offs as well. So that's sort of the question to begin the season. Can they get over that early season hump where they don't have Ayuk, they don't have Demarcus Robinson, And they've got basically a new cast for Brock Purdy.
Jason, maybe Matt's point, by the way, I just wanted to update you on this because we were talking about this a lot last week. The Seahawks 2.5-point favorites, which surprised you going into the Sunday's game. San Francisco has now completely flipped that. The Niners are now 2.5-point favorites in Seattle. I wonder how much of that has to do with what Matt just said. Yeah,
interesting. So on that end too, Matt, with the light receiver room, at least to begin the year, how much more game planning and scheme, I'm guessing, is Kittle and McCaffrey going to be involved in to start the year?
Yeah, I mean, that's the question I'm wondering too. Kittle has been really good against the Seahawks, especially in Seattle in recent years. And their big free agent signing, and this was sort of, there was a little bit of a joke during the offseason that their biggest free agent signing was a blocking tight end, Luke Farrell. But it does mean that they have the option to play a lot more two tight end stuff. I think I looked it up. They played two tight ends like 7.5% of their offensive snaps last year, which is low for the league and low for them. That was the lowest percentage during the Kyle Shanahan era. And I just think that that's something that this team will do a lot more this year, and you'll probably see that right off the bat in Seattle. I mean, this is a team that has a blocking tight end. They're paying a lot of money to. It has a fullback. That's rare in this league, and their running back room is deeper, certainly than it was a month ago with the addition of Brian Robinson. So, I mean, I think this is a team that's going to want to run the ball a lot and put a lot of bulk on the field. And sort of the beauty of having that bulk on the field is that Juszczyk is a good receiver. Kittle is a very good receiver. So you can still do the Kyle Shanahan, are they going to pass, are they going to run thing, and not really have to lean so heavily on your wide receiver crew.
Is there anybody in that receiver core you could see? Kyle loved Deebo Samuel, lining him up in the backfield here and there. Is there anybody you see on that receiving core staff right now that might feature in that type of role at all?
Yeah, Sky Moore, the trade acquisition from the Chiefs. I think that's going to be his role. Now, we saw Jacob Cowing in that role some last year when Deebo Samuel was hurt, but they didn't give Cowing a lot of offensive snaps. So that's the question with Sky Moore is how quickly can he get infused in this offense, and how heavily will they use him? I think that MVS, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, he's on the practice squad right now. I think that he's going to be elevated for this game in Seattle. He spent the offseason in Seattle, and their offensive coordinator is Clint Kubiak, brother of Clay Kubiak, who's the 49ers offensive coordinator, son of Gary Kubiak, mentor of Kyle Shanahan. My point being that MVS knows this offense really well. So, he's the last guy to join this team, but he's probably ahead of some of the other newcomers when it comes to the offense. He's also a deep threat. I think that Kyle Shanahan always wants to have that deep threat there. That's what Ayuk does. That's what Jordan Watkins was doing before he suffered a high ankle sprain. So I think that MVS is in that role. I would guess that he gets a healthy number of snaps on Sunday.
Matt Barrows joining us from The Athletic, brought to you by Stockton Honda. Matt, I think about this time last year, the Niners were coming off losing the Super Bowl, but there's a lot of expectations that they could be one of the best teams in football again, and obviously injuries and a slow start derailed that. What's the overall thought on what this team could be? We know there's a favorable schedule, at least on paper, but that wasn't a very strong team by the end of the year last year. What's kind of the thought of what the Niners could be this year?
Yeah, at this time last year, when we were doing this show last year, we thought that Christian McCaffrey was going to play in the opener against the Jets, and he was a late week's scratch, and then everybody knows what happened there. I mean, I don't think that there's any doubt right now that he's going to play against the Seahawks. He looks really good. Kittle looks really good. Nick Bosa looks really good. Fred Warner. So their principles their stars, they still have, star power that matches any team in this league. I think the question with this team is whether that middle class, which is composed of largely really young players, they're leaning heavily on last year's draft class and this year's draft class. Can that group of guys kind of mature throughout the season when the schedule becomes very favorable in the second half? That's when they have their bye. That's when they have the bulk of their home games. I think they start out 6 of their first 9 games are on the road. So there are challenges on the road. They've got Seattle followed by New Orleans right off the bat, 2 of the loudest places. I think the 2 loudest places in the NFL. So that's a big challenge right off the bat. 2 artificial turf games. You know how sensitive the 49ers are about that artificial turf.
Yeah.
They want organic to play on. They don't like the artificial stuff. So there are some challenges early, but my point is that I think this team wants to sort of tread water early, stay around early, and then start making a move late in the season.
Matt Barrows of The Athletic joining us. Let's talk about that number 11 pick out of Georgia, Mikael Williams, and how he is lining up across from or to the side of Bosa, I should say, the opposite side, and how he's looked in camp and what's fair to expect out of him this year.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a mixed bag. He's looked fine in camp. He missed a lot of camp, though, and he missed some of the spring, too. So he was part of this group of guys that were banged up for a big percentage of the offseason. I don't think that certainly in his first year, he's a 10-sack guy. In fact, I think that most of his pass rush snaps are going to come from the inside. And I think the other, big pass rusher opposite Nick Bosa is going to be Bryce Huff. I think that he's sort of been under hyped, if you will, this offseason. So that's something that I envision when it's an obvious passing down. You could have Bosa and Huff at the edges. Mikael Williams is one of your inside pass rushers, and then one other player. I don't know who that would be, but both he and Yetur Gross-Matos are big-bodied, long defensive ends who can also line up inside. So it just gives the 49ers a little bit of versatility. They have 11 defensive linemen right now on the 53-man roster. That's a lot. And then some of these guys can play both inside and outside. So I think Chris Kasurik is really going to like that on game days. It gives him options. I think only 8 of those 11 will be in uniform on game days. Gross-Matos might not quite be back from a knee injury to play against Seattle. But it's an interesting group. Again, I think it's a group that's going to do better if everybody stays healthy in the second half of the season versus the first.
Matt, on that side, too, what's the impact of having Robert Saleh back and any differences to that defense with him returning?
Well, the differences are in the personnel mostly. I do think that this team is going to blitz more than it has in the past. I think that was a complaint last year, is that when they were without Bosa or he was playing injured last year, they really didn't have the personnel to be this, we're just going to rush for defensive lineman type of team. They needed to mix it up and sort of manufacture that pass rush, and they couldn't. It's not something that they spent a lot of time doing in the off season. You just can't, call blitzes and expect to be a really effective blitzing team. They blitzed more, it seems like, in training camp than they have in the past. I just think that the 49ers will be able to do more things under Saleh. And then, Kyle Shanahan's point with Saleh is that, in 2017, he did a rebuild, a bigger rebuild than the one he's doing now when he and Shanahan arrived. And then he did the same thing with the New York Jets. So he's good at, or at least he's well-versed at taking a, bad, mediocre defense and making it better.
Matt, the question on everyone's mind, and obviously It's Tuesday before the start of the season. There's a ton of them, but it surrounds the guy behind Brock Purdy, Christian McCaffrey, his workload. They bring in Robinson. They've got Garendo, obviously, but all eyes on CMC. More days behind him than ahead of him, but he's not a geezer by any stretch. It's more about the injury recovery. Where are we at with him as far as workload and being free to run all over the place in week 1?
He looks good right now. He looks like his 2023 self. And remember, the critique from observers that year was that, okay, this guy is doing everything on your offense, but you're leaving him in the game in the fourth quarter. Why is he getting so many extra snaps, unnecessary snaps? And I think that boils down to who the running backs coach is. Bobby Turner doesn't like to take the starter out of the game. Christian McCaffrey doesn't like to come out of the game. But I do think that the 49ers are more conscious of that this year. They have to be. He's approaching 30. They have good depth behind him. Brian Robinson has been a starter in this league. I would be surprised if his workload is even close to what it was in 2023 because of that. So they just have more options. Now, the question, and we don't know the answer to this, but I think it's intriguing, is whether they somehow are able to use McCaffrey and Robinson in the same backfield, which they did a little bit right after they traded for McCaffrey back in 22. They had him and Jeff Wilson in the backfield for a couple of games before Jeff Wilson got traded. Robinson's a similar runner to Wilson. So it's possible. That would be, to Jason's point earlier, a way to sort of compensate for your lack of star power at wide receiver.
Jason, sorry, could they slot McCaffrey at all? Do you see that happening?
I mean, he does slot every now and then.
Yeah.
My opinion is that McCaffrey is, really good against linebackers. That's what you want. Yeah. So you want him on the field. You want the defense to have its base package, and you want McCaffrey going up against a linebacker. If it's obvious that he's going to be a slot receiver, I don't, he's not as good against nickel cornerbacks and safeties like that. So I think that would be a waste. But having him in the backfield and then, run out to the slot, I think is absolutely something that they could do.
Matt, is there any other, there's probably always pressure, but organizational pressure or expectations for Brock Purdy now that, look, he earned it. He's got that bigger contract, but any other kind of pressure on him now that he's paid in a different class?
Yeah, I mean, I think that just comes with the territory. When you make, he was found money
Right.
to this point. He was under promise, over deliver. Now there's a big promise that comes with it. So I think that just comes with everything. I think that's something that might be a storyline early when the receiving core isn't what you want it to be. Does that affect Purdy? Is his quarterback rating lower over the first 3 games? How does the organization handle those critiques? That absolutely could be in the offing. So to me, one of the big storylines this season is maybe the biggest is Ricky Pearsall. Can he be the guy right off the bat? And he's looked good this summer. He has spent a lot of time with Purdy in the off season. But that's a lot of pressure on someone who didn't play a lot as a rookie last year. We just don't know about him, but the organization seems to be leaning on him heavily, certainly in this first part of the season. So if he can, work magic with Pearsall like he did Brandon Ayuk in previous years, I think that's a feather in Brock Purdy's cap, because it shows that it doesn't really matter who the receivers are out there, that he can make it work.
So that's, as we wrap up, that leads perfectly into my last question, which is about Ricky Pearsall. 11 games last year, I think around 400 yards. Oh, and he got shot in the chest.
Oh, by the way,
he got shot in the chest, and he was a rookie. And not that would matter, by the way, if he was a veteran. But my point is, A lot of things happened to Ricky Pearsall last year, and he still managed to somehow cobble together a pretty damn decent rookie season. I don't know why, Matt, but there's this nagging voice in the back of my head that's like, dude, Ricky Pearsall is going to be the clear-cut number one receiver by the end of the year, and we as Niner fans, meaning me and my fellow Niner fans, are maybe underselling how good this kid can be. Do you see a possibility at all of him making that type of leap this year, or am I just, me and my red and gold glasses?
I think the 49ers would be ecstatic about that, and they're hoping for that. The thing with Ricky Pearsall is, we just haven't seen it for any long stretch. But the talent is there. I mean, here's the challenge for Ricky Pearsall. I think that the game plan against him is get a hand on Ricky Pearsall, rough him up, knock him off his route. The question is, okay, is he kind of tough and sturdy enough to be able to adhere to the timing that the Kyle Shanahan offense requires, that he has to have with Brock Purdy, that Brandon Ayuk does so well because they can't get a hand on him. He's so violent in his cuts and things like that. Can Ricky Pearsall duplicate that? And if the answer is yes, then absolutely, I think that he can be the top guy, and that would bring its own set of interesting storylines heading into the offseason. Probably warms us up for a long Ricky Pearsall contract dispute a year from now, or a year and a half from now. But I think the 49ers would love to kind of be in that position to have that so-called problem.
Well, we don't have a problem. We got Matt Barrows with us each and every week, brought to you by Stockton Honda, of course, of The Athletic. And obviously, we also have some friends from The Athletic as well, like Sam Amick, that buoy our coverage year-round. Check out The Athletic. Get yourself a subscription if you don't already. It's cheap. You support great journalism and guys like Matt doing a wonderful job. Matt, welcome back for your 19th year. So far, so good. No health scares on either side. And we hope to have a nice and safe season this year for the 49ers.
Am I going to be this big all year long? I'm gigantic.
That's how we like you, Matt. Yeah. And look at the big brain on Matt coming in, spitting all the knowledge. Have a safe trip up to Seattle. We'll talk to you next week.
All right. Thanks, guys.
See you, brother. Take care. That's Matt Barrows. We're late for a break. When we come back, what's on deck? Brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing. And while we take a break, I'm going to think about the one thing I have not gotten this week that I would love to have before the NFL season starts.
What's that?
I just need an update on Gonzalez Law at some point this week.
I've got an update for you.
Right now?
You'll see.
We'll take a break. Come back after this.
You never know what you might hear when listening to a Sacramento Kings game.
Out of Keegan, going for another triple. Man, is he feeling it. Keegan, can he do it? Yes, there's number 11, Keegan Murray. Keegan steps back. He just knocked down his 12th three-pointer, a Kings franchise record. He's got 45 points.
Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with Sacktown Sports and the Sacktown Sports app.
Oh, that's right. Gonzalez Law is back. Well, Jonathan Gonzalez and his law firm, they never went anywhere, but they're back here with us, and you guys don't need to go anywhere else but with him. If you're looking for some help, you need some advice, someone to help you out legally, well, I've got your guy. SacLegalDefense.com. Call the number at 916-304-9187. Now, many reasons why you want to call Jonathan Gonzalez, but really let's talk about expungements. These are things that he has specialized in. He's taken care of a lot of people in this area, maybe something from your past, just you haven't been able to shake and you'd like to get free and it's keeping you from doing certain things. So think about it. Expungements can help you with that. So call him and ask how he can help you. Maybe you've been wrongfully terminated. Maybe there's criminal defense, car accidents, whatever it might be. You need someone that's there to help you, that's here, that's locally right in our community, and is one of us here in Sacramento that wants to help you. And he's done it in the past. He'll do it again. So again, call the number at 916-304-9187. That's Gonzalez Law. Jonathan Gonzalez is his name. You can look him up at SacLegalDefense.com.
Only one radio program captures the excitement of hunting and fishing as it happens. The award-winning California Sportsman with Sep Hendrickson. Only California Sportsman takes you where the action is. Live on the water, live in the blind, and live with the top pros and experts in outdoor sports. California Sportsman with Fishing Hall of Famer Sep Hendrickson is your premier destination for all things outdoors. Sep's Saturday Morning Outdoors. Ultimate Bass and California Sportsman, 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. Saturdays on Sacktown Sports 1140.
Lowe's knows you've got a job to do, and we help get it done. With the MyLowe's Pro Rewards program, eligible members save more with volume discounts on qualifying orders through a quote of $2,000 or more. Join for free today. Lowe's, we help, you save. Offer can't be combined with any other discount, contract, and or special pricing. Exclusions, more terms, and restrictions apply. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my site softer?
Can I make my site firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. It's the final days of Sleep Number's biggest sale of the year. All beds on sale. Up to 50% off the limited edition smart bed. Ends Monday. All Sleep Number smart beds offer temperature solutions for your best sleep. Check it out at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com today.
Capital Casino, Sacramento's #1 poker room with primetime football. It's back. Capital Casino is giving away $500 per game in high hand bonuses for every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday night primetime game, offering the best food, best service, and the best action with the most variety of games in the region and conveniently located at 411 North 16th Street in downtown Sacramento. For more information, log on to capital-casino.com and please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
Don't miss huge savings on our incredible selection during our final days of the Honda Summer Event. At Folsom Lake Honda, your one-stop Honda shop.
Looking to own or lease? Save during the Honda Summer Event and drive a brand new Accord or Civic. See all our specials at FolsomLakeHonda.com.
As a family-owned and operated dealership since 2009, customer service is our #1 priority. Our customers love doing business with us, and you will too.
Folsom Lake Honda. Go to FolsomLakeHonda.com.
Your one-stop Honda shop.
Attention taxpayers, if you owe $5,000 or more and have missed another tax deadline, you're officially on the IRS's radar. The IRS has resumed aggressive collections. That means wage garnishments, bank levies, even seizures of your home, car, or retirement accounts. If you owe $5,000 or more and missed the deadline, you're stacking new debt on top of what you already owe. Call Priority Tax Relief now. Their experts fight back fast and are saving their clients millions in tax debt every month.
I owed over $50,000. And they settled it for pennies on the dollar. These guys are as legit as they come.
After speaking on my behalf with the IRS, my entire debt of $25,000 will be eliminated.
Whether you've received collection letters or you're already facing liens and garnishments, call for your free consultation. There are no upfront fees. Priority Tax Relief. Let's make your taxes our priority. Call 800-406-1584. 800-406-1584. 800-406-1584.
Priority Tax Relief.
At Valley Strong Credit Union, we know that local businesses are the backbone of the Central Valley, investing in our neighborhoods, boosting the economy, making the Valley stronger. But when it comes to their finances, where can they turn? A big bank that just sees another number? That's not good enough. Valley businesses deserve Valley support for payroll, credit, cash flow, and everything in between. Valley Business is Valley Strong. Learn how our cash management services can support your business at valleystrong.com.
The following is a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Gentlemen,
this is gonna be fun.
It's time for What's on Deck, brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing.
Just had a quick good morning FaceTime with my daughter, and it's going to be a sad day at USC today. You would say John McKay is the all-time face of USC football. Certainly the all-time face of USC basketball was Coach George Raveling. Mm-hmm. They announced he passed away just about an hour ago. That is, I mean, John Wooden's John Wooden, right? But that's, you know, to a lot of, not just USC, but a lot of different, whether it's NBA, he was involved in a lot of things. Hall of Famer. So thoughts out with his family. That is a legend that passed away. Long, full life for Coach Raveling. What's on Deck is brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing. The Athletics in St. Louis.
Yes.
Will anyone show up?
Gross.
That's one of those things that just gets me. I get that
That's a great baseball town.
It really is. St. Louis is such a great baseball town that it almost became a meme of like, okay, we get it. That's the ultimate baseball town, St. Louis. But like,
it's literally the only thing that's good there.
But what is happening? And they're not a terrible team.
No, they're not only are they not a terrible team, Jason, but even when they've been not great, like, I mean, they're 3 games under 500.
Yeah. I mean,
but even when they've been bad, that crowd, I don't know what some of the pictures we see throughout the season. This started really last season, I think. There's some sort of disconnect going on there that they need to figure it out. Because I in my lifetime, I don't remember ever seeing anything like that in St. Louis. But there you go. Giants at Rockies, trying to continue their hot ways. They have won 8 of 10. They are, let me see what is their record. They are 69 and 69.
Oh, okay.
Nice. And just in case you're wondering, the Giants are 5 games out of the wild card spot with, let's see, 24 games left in the season.
And who's in between? Isn't someone else still above them?
The Reds
not in. Okay, yeah.
are 4 ahead of them, or four back, 1 ahead of them. And then it's right now it's the Mets, the Padres, and the Chicago Cubs.
Gotcha.
In there, the Giants recently had their way with the Cubbies. U.S. Open tennis continues from New York. A very snipey tournament, I've noticed. Like, there's all kinds of
a lot of stuff's going on.
A lot of
reason.
A lot of snipiness going on.
But we're getting to the latter rounds, like what is this up there? The quarterfinal.
Yeah.
The quarterfinal match up there.
Yeah. And I know you guys have been waiting on it. I've been waiting on it. In just about 2 hours. The kickoff of the Virtu Trophy, the EFL, as Huddersfield Town will host Newcastle United under 21s.
Oh, wait, how much longer do we have to wait for your match, Chris?
That is September 24th, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Are we doing a watch party?
MacGruber and then that.
MacGruber.
No, what were we supposed to watch?
Naked Gun.
No, Maverick.
Top Gun Maverick. Yeah, my house.
Yeah.
Yes.
We can hold off. Dave didn't really sell me on it.
On Maverick?
Yeah.
Or what do you mean sell you on it?
You said Happy Gilmore 2 is just as good as Maverick.
You did?
I don't think I said that.
No.
No, if I said anything, I said I think Happy Gilmore 2 got the same.
You gave it a 10 out of 10.
I said I got the same benefit that Maverick got, which is expectations were so low that and I enjoyed it, so that helped.
You enjoyed it a lot more than I did.
I loved that movie. I thought it was a fun one. I don't think I'll. You know how many times I'll tell you. Here's how you know the rewatchability of it. I'll probably rewatch it soon, maybe.
Okay.
I was just very. I Happy Gilmore 2 is a very enjoyable watch in which I smiled almost throughout the entire thing. It was a very.
It was entertaining. It was fun.
My MVP of that movie was
it John Daly?
No.
Who was it?
Scotty Scheffler.
He was really good.
Yeah.
Especially.
Like, I didn't want to like him, and I didn't think the golfers were all that good. It's like, man, he is funny.
I thought that I agree with you. I also thought that what's his name? Will Zalatoris. Like, they gave him a really good chance to be good. I like that they bit into the whole he looked like Happy Gilmore's old caddy.
Yeah.
I like that they actually played that as a real deal. But Scotty Scheffler was very good. Rory McIlroy not winning any Oscars.
Okay.
But they're all having fun.
I reached out to my Cardinals contacts asking why
Cardinals
fans aren't going to games.
Yeah.
Quote, they are upset with ownership and management.
Oh.
Does that work?
Are they just in general, I wonder? Maybe they let some. I wonder if there's something that triggered that. Did it all start when Nolan Arenado left? I don't know. Was Adam Wainwright the glue that held everything together?
Adam Wainwright.
You know, there's a name that doesn't get any love through the years, Jason, from our generation. When you think of like Cardinals of our generation that were really good.
Stan Musial?
I wonder how long it would take if you were listing at Cardinals of our generation.
Tommy Herr?
You're kind of in the right realm. Pitcher. He was really good. Well, let me make sure he was as good as I think he was. But like,
Bruce Sutter?
Bruce Sutter. I would say this guy does not get the love Bruce Sutter does. And let me see. Let me just Cardinal pitcher. Let me see. Was he as good as I thought he was? Where are we? ERA. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to give you a stretch of his. Okay. In 1985. Okay. He was 21-8 with a 1.93 ERA, right?
Okay.
1.93 ERA. Then he went 13-7 with a 2.92, 10-2 with a 3.84, 10-8 with a 2.32, 6-5 with a 2.29, and then 4-3 with a 2.41. His final year in the majors at 36.
Was he a lefty?
He was a lefty. 12-4 with a 2.4 ERA. His final year at 36 years old.
Am I thinking, is it John Tudor?
It's John Tudor.
Okay.
Well done. John Tudor. No one ever mentions John Tudor ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Forgot about him.
He's one of those ball players that, like, look, not a Hall of Fame. I get it. One of those ball players that had a really good career.
What was his record? Not that record's the end all be all.
His overall record, he was 78-40.
That's it?
Yeah, because I think injuries were the thing. Nope, sorry, that was just his record in the NL. He was 117-72. That's a 619 win percentage with a lifetime ERA of 3.12. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seasons in the twos, and one of those 5 he was actually, 21-8 with a 1.93 ERA is like a legendary season. As we go to break, did he win the Cy? No, he finished second in the Cy Young Award winning in 1985. Well, okay.
Fernando or Dwight Gooden?
I'll give you the 24-4 with a 1.53 ERA. And where are his strikeouts? 268 strikeouts. Who do you think it was?
Did I have either one of them?
You did.
Gooden.
That's good. That's one of the great. Yeah. That's one of the most dominant seasons I've ever seen.
Yeah.
We'll take a break. When we come back, crosstalk with Alan Stiles, celebrity birthdays. We wrap up the program next.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Like the blind taste test, you do pizza guys, and then you do like Tombstone. What's the one that's like super cheap? I used to use it for burrito wrapping back in.
What are you talking about?
Pizza?
You could put like a bunch of extra crap in there, and you fold it up like the taco. Let's go.
You can listen to the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. on 1140 a.m. YouTube or the Sacktown Sports app.
Carmichael Dave here for my friends at American Energy Heating and Air. Yes, I always tell you they are a family-owned operation, been in business since 81, A-plus Better Business Bureau, but it is hot. We are in those Sacramento hot months. I want to focus on them being your second opinion partner. What does that mean? Maybe you've got somebody you're working with or you've worked with in the past in the HVAC world. Guess what? They want to give you a second opinion. How much does it cost? Nothing. You call them up and say, hey, can I get a second opinion on this deal? They come out and they either say, wow, that's a great deal. You should feel better about that. Or they say, we can beat that price. And usually they're going to beat it by a lot. Guess what? You just saved money and it didn't cost you anything to find out. It's a no-lose situation. Go with a trusted company. American Energy, 916-520-9990. That's 916-520-9990 or AmericanEnergyAir.com. Jingle singers, take it away.
Call 916-520-9990 now.
Staples presents That Was Easy.
Big year. I'm starting middle school.
Welcome to the jungle, Missy.
Best part? My parents promised me a new laptop.
Perfect for homework, essays, and drudgery.
So we went to Staples. They had all the latest tech, and laptops were up to 40% off.
Woo! Another back-to-school budget saved by Staples Easy Button.
Mom high-fived the cashier. So embarrassing.
Staples.
That was easy.
In-store, online, and on the app. It's 9/13. Select models only.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
The IRS finally caught up with Louie.
I hadn't paid my taxes in 8 years. I owe the IRS a lot of money.
Louie was in deep trouble.
We're going to take your house, put a lien on your bank account, garnish your pay. They don't care. They're going to take your paycheck.
Louie found out about Optima Tax Relief, the leading tax resolution firm. A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau, they've resolved over $1 billion for their clients.
Optima Tax, they helped me. They calmed me down. They made me feel comfortable, and I trust them.
Louie has a lot to be thankful for.
I don't owe the IRS anymore, and I'm able to live a comfortable life, a lot better life. It was because of Optima Tax.
For tax help you can trust, call Optima now for a free consultation. Take it from Louie.
If you owe the IRS, don't go it alone. Give Optima Tax a call. They can help you.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
This is Alan Stiles on Sacktown Sports 1140, and the big deals are rolling in at Folsom Buick's GMC's end of summer sales event. Right now, take home the 2025 Sierra 1500 Crew Cab Denali with $13,500 off MSRP, or lease it for just $699 a month for 24 months with $5,999 due at signing. This is your chance to drive the bold and powerful Sierra 1500 Crew Cab built to stand out on the road. When the summer ends, so do these deals. So don't miss out. Visit FolsomBuick.com today.
This 49ers Red Zone Report is being brought to you by Mountain Mike's Pizza. Pizza the way it ought to be.
Uiagalelei throws it and picked off at the 20, the 10, into the end zone. Touchdown, Curtis Robinson on the pick six, and the house call gives the Niners the lead. 2nd and 13. Rolling right, Carter Bradley looking to the end zone. Tariq Owens has a touchdown. Where's Joe Starkey? Owens.
Ready, set, win big. When the 49ers win, you score. With 49% off any large pizza, only at Mountain Mike's Pizza. Celebrate every game day with your favorites from our legendary crispy, curly pepperoni, bold sauced up wings, garlic butter drenched sides, and gooey sweet desserts, all hot, fresh, and built for a Niners victory. Download the Mountain Mike's app, join Mountain Rewards, and turn every Niners win into a pizza party. Let's go Niners. Mountain Mike's Pizza. Pizza the way it ought to be.
The Labor Day Sell-a-thon is on at Folsom Lake Ford. Right now, with your approved credit, get 0% financing, plus 0 down, plus no payments for 90 days on select new Fords. Hurry to Folsom Lake Ford today. Interest accrues from date of purchase.
It's time for the news of the day.
The latest headlines, the biggest stories, hard-hitting analysis.
Yeah, this is none of those things.
And now,
here's Carmichael Dave and Jason Ross.
All right, Alan's sitting down. Mitch has been waiting the whole show. Mitch, Jason, Alan, just so you know, the FCS coaches poll is out. South Dakota State up a slot. Okay. They're now the number 2 team. UC Davis up 2 slots with their win over Utah Tech. They're now a top 5 team. And Sac State just falls 2 slots. They're in number 16.
Okay.
So there you go. Good morning, Mitch. I wanted to bring you. We're out of time, but I wanted to bring you on. Thank you for holding.
How you doing, Jason, Dave, Carmichael? Thanks for taking my call. Hey, I love this time of year. Love the college ball. USC's off to a good start. You gotta love the wide receiver, deep around bags. I like the 2 quarterbacks and Cal. I was pissed that Cal let Fernando Mendoza. I guess he's chasing the money. He's gonna be a first-round pick this coming year, but they have a good freshman from Hawaii. His name is Jerron Kiwi Saga Polutile. Did I say that right?
You said it perfectly. Nailed it.
Almost like DJ Youngale, but he's in the practice squad for the Chargers, I believe. He was kind of disappointing NFL career so far. Anyway, I know you got to go. Thanks for taking my call.
Hey, thank you for calling, Mitch. How are you doing, Alan?
Great.
Well, we're right in the middle of baby. Watch. How's it going?
Over it.
Why are you're over it? How's she doing?
even more
over it. Why are you here?
I already explained it.
Yeah. Why are you? Do you not have the sick days?
I already explained.
You should go. You got to be there. You should not be here, dude.
There's nowhere to go.
Is it home?
There's nowhere to go.
Are you trying to escape?
No.
Okay.
There's nowhere to go.
Should be home, rubbing feet, dude.
There was a lot.
Rubbing feet, getting stuff.
I've had, actually.
Yeah.
3-day weekends, man. Right?
All right.
Right.
And then
there's that.
Get a.
You know,
this guy.
You know what's kind of cool though is that you're about to be on paternity leave right when football season starts. Your Sundays, you're gonna have kids on lap, feeding kids.
Yeah,
kids sleeping on you, watching football.
Yeah, did not purchase NFL ticket this year.
Wouldn't you need it more than anything now?
What's the point?
Well, let me ask you, who's your team? Or
You know my team.
I honestly actually don't. All right, so you would need ticket for that. Do you?
Actually, I don't know. Are they still doing the?
I don't think we always get it here.
Are you a YouTube TV guy?
I am.
Why don't you do the $10 a month during the football season? You get Red Zone.
I'm doing last season. I did Red Zone and NFL ticket, and I had to take out a second mortgage.
Yeah.
So this season we're just doing Red Zone.
Yeah, $10 a month. It's a great deal.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's rather than 300 and God knows whatever
Right.
it is or whatever. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Jason, how are you?
I'm great.
Okay.
Yeah.
His streak is up to 21.
Whoa.
How about that?
Did you ever play
No.
the game
Should've.
on the
he
phone?
should've.
I should.
He should have. Favorite thing to eat for NFL games? Do you have a go-to? Do you have a snack? Do you have something you like to barbecue?
I'm a wing guy.
Yeah.
Wing guy.
Go get them or make them.
Both, depending. Not now.
Yeah.
Just go get them. I do like a good nachos though.
Get some shows.
What's a good nacho?
Layered.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I no free promotion, but there's a place that you would not expect to have good nachos.
Del Taco. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
In Doco, it's a chain, and it has really good nachos. Would not expect them to
Sauced?
have good nacho. No.
I don't think Chipotle does
Panda
nachos.
Well, I've had burrito.
Jim Boy's.
It's
Jim Boy's has pretty good.
You would
nachos.
not. I mean, you would guess it because they don't really have a.
Yeah.
They just serve a bunch of different types of food. It's in Doco. You get up the escalator. It's right there. That's the best. That's the best.
The movie theater.
Now I'm trying to think if like Panda Express could do like an Asian nachos. That would be amazing.
No, there was a secret menu burrito
at Panda. Really?
Yeah.
What's in it?
What's in it?
I mean, you
like
just
Kung
get
Pao chicken.
I got Panda this weekend.
Let's
and,
go.
And they started doing the spicy orange chicken.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet and spicy. Celebrity Birthdays brought to you by Crumble Cookies. Hey, get yourself a box of Crumble Cookies for the weekend. Little football Saturday, football Sunday. Yum, 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 yum. Crumble Cookies. I love you.
Happy birthday, guys, today to Keanu Reeves.
Who once said, I'm at the point in my life where I just don't argue with anybody. If you say 1 + 1 = 5, cool, awesome. Have fun with it. It's good philosophy.
Yeah, they look good too.
Keanu Reeves is 59.
58.
61.
We have a correct answer. Goes to Christopher Laud. Happy birthday to Selma Hayek.
I guarantee she doesn't look as old as she is. She is 62.
64.
61.
Nah, that's too high.
Chris is closest, 59. Happy birthday to Cat Williams.
Ooh, is he 60?
He had a big moment in Sacramento.
Did he?
He slapped that person at Target.
Oh, yeah.
Just exposing the industry, Cat Williams. You said 60?
Yeah.
I don't think yet. But he's not far. 57.
54.
We have a correct answer. Goes to Christopher Laud, 54. Happy birthday to Terry Bradshaw.
Terry Bradshaw is 81.
80s? 80.
77.
We have a correct answer. Goes to Christopher Laud.
That's 3.
77.
Yeah, I don't like the fact
Isn't
that
that 3?
he reads the
Not
birthdays
relevant.
before he comes on. I think that's cheating.
Happy birthday to Brandon Ingram.
Chris, you can
we're
get
getting
4
out of the
here.
way. That's the rule. Get out of the way for Verlaud.
Oh, we're out of time. We better get to Alan's show.
Brandon Ingram, remember him in what was it, Linda Ronstadt? Somewhere out there.
31.
Yeah, there's no way he's that old. He might be. I don't even think he's 30. I'm gonna say 29.
I think he's 32.
Alan's closest, 28. I guess they're twins, Marcus and Markeith Morris.
What a
They're born on the same
fascinating
day.
year for them.
Yes.
37.
No, right?
You have to say about twins.
35.
34.
Tie between you two, 36.
36.
And let's end with Giants shortstop Willie Adames.
Okay.
Willie Adames.
The Locked On host should get it.
29.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's either 28 or 29. I'm gonna say or 27. He's 28.
27.
Dave's closest. He's 30.
Boom, in your face.
30? Oh, that's right. Yeah, he's on the other side.
Coming up on the Alan Styles program, he's coming in hot on a Tuesday. 49er fans, are you about to get the Christmas gift you've been waiting on? Thank you, John Lynch, if this is true. Alan's going to tell you if the Niners have a new Pro Bowl asset to add to their team ahead of the Sunday's game.
And
coming up next.
The Alan Styles Show.
Somebody was talking about